Okay, sorry for the delay, guys. We had one of my teammates just didn't show up. Didn't say anything, just didn't show up. Presumably we'll see him in an hour or
Okay,
so.
sorry for the delay, guys.
And he'll be like, hey, is it starting now? That's usually what happens. Um, so yeah, thankfully the organizers, who we are currently facing, gave us 15 minutes to wait, and that's why we're basically 15 minutes behind schedule. So yeah, that's life in it. So I do apologize for the delay. And I hope you're all having a lovely day, etc. My teammates are Tiberius and Integer, so Griffin dropped out, and thankfully Integer was available to sub, and he was willing to sub. So
Are you
go
bringing
easy on him.
fobs? I'm bringing a fob.
Oh, that's
Very
a.
well.
I could. No, I can't. Never mind.
I will be bringing two card of grad.
Yeah, I have 2 card of Grad. I can switch them for people, Dynas.
If you bring in 2 cards of grads, you should probably bring a fob, Tiberius.
I have 3 card of supply. If Integer bring fob, I think it should be fine. I'll send you copy of my deck so you can see what it looks like.
Okay.
Yeah, I have 2 card supply and 1 fob.
Okay, good.
All right. Yeah, I think it's all good. Let's watch those smoke mortars. Got to counter battery those smoke mortars. Oh, they picked
Yeah.
first check. I didn't actually read that.
So they will have very good control of open ground.
Yeah, it's the SVO in the town, the mini burrito.
Ah, right.
Yeah, that one will fuck you.
Yeah, that's a bit of a pain.
They have a very good pick.
Well, they've been practicing this composition.
Of course.
They've been practicing the team and the map, so I don't think it's not particularly surprising. Are you ready?
I am.
We might bring it in the opener, so maybe we should formulate some sort of strategy by KOing the SVO.
Well, you need to see it first, that's the issue.
Yeah, but like, supposing we could all in, kind of, if we identify where he is playing, and like all in and get the SVO and pull back. I don't know.
It depends. Are you alright? You left.
Oh yeah. There we go. I'm ready.
Alright, everybody ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, okay. I was typing. Thanks for waiting, etc. Sorry about the dropout, but didn't quite have time there. So yeah, these guys have been practicing for this tournament on this map, and they were on that side as well, and they had
So which one
these
side
divisions.
are you going to?
So I would be good in either Fedor or Anna, or well, sorry, Boris or Fedor or even Dmitry, I suppose. Or I could even go on the left. But generally, there's one player goes here, one player goes here, and one player goes here. So if anybody's not got any strong preferences, I think I would be better either on the far left or on the far right. Probably on the far right because of the forests.
Yeah, it might be a
First,
good idea.
what's our win condition? What zones do we want to hold to like seize the win?
So the middle zone's Jot, Fedor, Dmitry, Boris. And we need
In
at
total,
least 2.5 of them, yeah.
So the and a half part is pretty easy in Fedor.
Yeah.
So, but holding the entire Dimitri zone is also hard. We could hold entire Boris and Jot without too much trouble, and then hold half in the middle zones. That could be a win condition.
Yeah.
Yeah, Boris will be very good for the coffin launcher with the EV Forest.
Yeah, so I was thinking I would be good in Boris, but I think the 76Y player went Jot last time, and he rushed Jot, and then he pushed into Gregory. We all have a bit of airborne forward deployment. That's just something to keep in mind, though. The 76Y player is probably going to be on the far left.
The line of sight on the far right are very odd, with line of sight being quite often broken. I think it's good for the 372, so int might be better suited for the far right and you go for the far left. What do you think about it?
I think it makes sense because I've got like a lot more ground to cover, and if Integer's on the far right, he can also, you know, play with his tanks a bit more than he can if he's on the left. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I also think I could be doing
It is them,
Jot
yeah.
as well. There's a lot of open ground, so there's room for fire support to support anything. But there's less room to maneuver, and a lot of space is going to be handled in this forest on the left side.
Yeah,
So-
okay. So I'll go far left then.
And I think I'll go center. It will be easier for me to work on Fedor most likely.
Okay.
Okay, then I'll try and handle this open ground area on the right side. I'm going to
Okay.
prioritize Boris and see if I can't just get the foothold on this, because pushing all the way over here, that's like going to be extremely difficult, just like getting the last spot. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if they don't move, I can artist them with double grad to make sure that the city is going down. So we have this option if you hold part of the city.
but if you agree with the win condition, then we should decisively take Jot and we should decisively take Boris, and then just work to get a foothold in Fedor and Dmitry.
Okay, I will try to hold it.
Okay.
So we should probably support each other. Maybe you should be supporting a bit of both then, Tiberius, to get into Jot, and maybe me to get into Boris. Or maybe I should be very slow, just forgo Dmitry, push really hard on getting into Boris, and then flank into this side to apply pressure, and then ensure that we can get a foothold on the other side. And then this corner right here, or this corner right here, that's like excellent place to drive in and out in CVs and, you know, trickle in points.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I'm gonna build a strat that's going very aggressively on Boris then.
Okay.
Alright, I'm putting SPG9s on basically every road. I think that's a good idea.
If I recall correctly,
Putting-
only 76 got seed, right?
He does, yeah.
Okay.
2Y I don't think does. Neither does first check. Get some CVs. But yeah, hopefully this doesn't go too badly for us. I know they've been practicing this, which, you know, we haven't. So that's it's amazing the difference one game makes. One game difference can make a big difference, because it's like an exponential decay thing. Your first practice game as a 3v3 stack, you know, you're going to learn a lot about each other and so on. And then it's diminishing returns, and I know they've played this map with very similar divisions at least once. They did lose though, which was quite funny, but there's no guarantee of that. I don't think that's going to happen this time. So, but yeah, they will rush Jot with a bunch of crap. So let's none of them
Hippie,
have.
if you have the FD ZSU, can you like unload that maybe like a here? Give me one on the
Yep.
track marker.
Yeah, that's done.
We'll just augment my honkers if it starts rushing in a helicopter or something.
7.5. Yep. I should probably do the same for Tiberius here. What's he going to be against? Like, probably first or 2Y, right? So. And yeah, so we're going to be smoking it off, and 2.5, 5, 7.5, 10. Huh, I could just shoot from spawn. That's hilarious. Okay, so just get this, like, as close as we can. Just unload on the spot, get a supply for it. But yeah, last time ZXCV used to just, like, mega rush Jot, and, like, I've seen that game. It's on this channel, because he was playing against Swordjel Gunter, and Swordjel Gunter won. But they will have learnt from their mistakes. So could use one of these here. Where was that? And yeah, maybe a couple units in here just in case, you know. That thing wrong with my mouse again. But yeah, this is it's taking us too long to get set up and stuff. Like, I feel kind of bad for the other gamers because it's Swiss. They're gonna have to wait for this game, and we haven't even started yet, and it's 45 minutes in. Which obviously we didn't know our teammate wasn't going to show up, but we are sort of taking the piss here. It's just not ideal. If I was organising this event, I'd be pretty mad at me, basically. Maybe not me specifically, but my team, as in my team that I am in, you know.
Okay, I'm ready.
I am part of said team. We'll get one of these and one of these.
I'm ready, I think.
I'm the one that's not
Who
ready.
is capturing Olga? I can swing in by it.
It will be for the best. Otherwise, my TAT command tank will have to come late to the fight to Fedor.
Yep, I'm swinging in by Olga, then getting Anna.
Thanks.
I want to go there, but I don't know if I'm going to make it.
Let's do it fast, by the way.
It will take fast.
And maybe another one of
Yeah, I was
these.
starting a command tank, but I'm ditching it.
So these maybe, I don't know, man. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I was like, if it's armor, what do I do if it's BMPs? I've got a fallback ATGM position, but... Alright, I'm ready.
I like money.
Thank you.
At
It's very kind of
DF
you.
8340 became a member.
Okay,
At
let's start
DF
then.
8340 celebrates 5 months of membership. I send you one last deck. It's gooder than rest L8R.
Thank you for sending me the deck later. But yeah, it's nice of them to be so lenient on the time. Thank you all for
Why do
watching.
they dislike you like this? I don't understand.
Oh, because he really doesn't like me.
Ah,
Like, as in he actively despises me, and it's the same with Griffin.
okay.
Alright, generous channel joiners, etc. Yeah.
But I try being polite.
I try being polite. Well, never mind. I did at the start.
I'm a good person. I'm a good person.
I am a good person. It's a good British accent, by the way.
I learned from the best.
It's one of those things, right, where it's like somebody does something that's rude, and then somebody does something that's rude back, and now it's just pure salt. Right, let's have a gander.
Yeah, +4 already.
Oh, you're against the 76Y player. Okay, that makes things a bit different.
I would appreciate if you killed that. Okay.
There's nobody here. There's nobody on my side. I'm moving to support you guys.
Okay, very well.
Who needs help the most?
I have 3 players here.
Yeah, help.
Right.
They will go through this corridor, I believe. It's precisely with 2 points very close from one another.
Oh, hello. What the fuck?
Going somewhat fine on my side.
Yeah, my side's basically free. There's almost nobody here. I'm just moving
Two
up
players
and
here.
I'm sending you all of my reinforcements in.
Fuck. Okay, we got a good volley off.
Well done.
Let's say hypothetically you needed smoke. Can I smoke here?
No, I don't need it. Don't need it.
Oh, you don't want it? Okay.
I will destroy 2 tanks.
Double Osa there.
Shit, only 1 died.
Yeah, you don't need to fly without seed, I think. For now, I'm just gonna reinforce this. See what
They're
happens.
coming around on this side.
Yeah, we'll reinforce with BRDM concourse.
I need to escape with my... this
Okay,
is...
my site is almost completely taken.
There's nobody in here, Tiberius, on my side.
Okay, let's go for the 2-pointer, I believe.
I'm gonna put a CV in my corner. Oh, helicopter's coming.
Alright.
Okay, his CV is coming in.
It's that one.
Exact marker on the attack beacon. Can you shell that? Can anyone shell the attack beacon?
I will buy an RT piece. Which one? There are so many beacons.
North, edge of the zone.
Okay.
We can't get in that zone anymore. There's a bloody tank there.
Just snipe the CV and we're good.
Okay.
Oh, bloody hell, what am I doing?
Coming. We'll need to be a bit closer before shooting. It's armored. Failed out. Right.
Oh dear. Did you kill that tank that was blocking the reinforcements?
Where it is?
This smoking wreck here, is that a dead... No, there's something here. Oh dear.
Is that artillery coming?
It's coming.
Planes coming for you.
Is it one artillery?
Only
Like
one.
banner?
It's Acacia. You want MLRS on top?
I just want to make sure it
What the
dies
fuck?
because it buys us a lot.
Why did that not kill
Okay.
that? Bomber to your
Okay,
ribs.
they are getting us first. Let's see.
I don't need it. Bro, you
Yeah, I
need
can't
it.
buy a second RT piece for now. I'm under a bit too much pressure.
Watch these. not sure how good an idea this is anymore. I think he got in there.
Yeah, it lived. It lived.
Okay. Second volley is coming.
It
Same
moved. I think it
emplacement.
moved to the corner. No, I think I moved to the attack marker, top right corner.
Okay, okay.
Need that. That's going to help a lot in these circumstances. There's 2 of them on this. I got no fighter
Yeah, they're
cover.
coming back on my side. I took the aggression, I believe. Akatia is firing to the CV soon.
Just need to check this out, see what's going on, and then we can, like, because we might just be able to just walk in there. There might just not be anybody in there.
Okay, I have visual on the CV, I will art it.
Yep.
Oh, bollocks, I'm firing from next to the fob. Well, hopefully it doesn't matter. Okay, so there is somebody in there. Watch your Wriggler on your side, Tiberius.
Yeah, I saw that, don't worry. But thanks for warning me. They're a bit careless with their
Did we get the CV?
I'm not sure. It's not contested anymore, but I saw something explode, so it might be the CV.
Integer, I'm gonna smoke here for your CV.
Yeah, shit, my CV died in the middle. I will buy another one.
Okay, I can move the CV. Getting my first Dana.
Looks in it. Right, get that for that. Keep him there, I suppose. Keep losing guys, man. I mean, this is not ideal. So they're counter-attacking me down here now. So I put so
Okay,
much.
Tiberius, can you get the foothold? And that's all. Then we're taking +2.
Can you name the zone? Which one?
In Fedor. In Fedor. You have a
Fedor,
corner,
yes,
right?
a CV is coming, don't worry. It will take quite a bit. And he's taking a risky road.
Right, I need to sort this out. This is a mess. Can I shoot them there? Like, how does this even work? What's going on there?
Careful there. On the left
Hold
side,
smoke,
Hippie.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill it.
Okay. Good.
Hippie, hold smoke on Boris. You don't need it right now.
Alright. Come on, really? What was that? Where was that? I don't... Okay.
I'll give you a backup CV for mid.
Okay, very well. I have 2 CV normally, so it should be fine.
They're getting a CV in here. On the right. CV coming.
Yep, I'm gonna have to put in my CV again, and then you can put up start smoking again if you want. But we should be destroying their CD. Your
Nice.
inf has arrived on the right side, I guess.
Yeah.
Hippie.
You got the CV on the right.
Cool. Getting a new one.
I'm gonna stop smoking there now. tell me if you need the smoke to come back.
Okay. TV is almost in the middle. It took some time. The issue with Tracked CV.
Come on, Hippie, you can do it. You can do it, Hippie.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm not looking at the chat, guys. I am concentrating. Ah, they're attacking on the left?
And yeah, it seems like it.
That's not particularly surprising. In, do you need that smoke back on the right?
Yeah, CV is on the way. But
All right.
I don't have it yet.
I'm gonna bomb that UAS unless it moves.
Yeah, me too.
Thanks for the PKM in the middle. I need it.
No worries.
CV destroyed
Nice.
on the right side.
Well done.
Watch out, Int. They're breaking through here again.
Yeah, I'll set up some more Faggots.
They've got a T-72 in there. It's gonna start killing your stuff real quick.
Set up some ATGMs to welcome him. I'm gonna vibe check the air. AA on right side.
All right.
They are coming to send BMD3 again.
Oh shit. There's a big hole here. Keep losing guys because I can't look everywhere. Feel the pain.
AA in attack marker right side. Oh shit.
Don't worry, I'm smoking it.
Yeah.
Right, really need to work on this. That's a priority target, I suppose. What is he saying?
Do we need MLR strike somewhere?
I mean, there's a lot of infantry there on the right.
Okay, I will buy it in the next 15 seconds. I think it's time to...
Or you could use it in your zone and try and close out that, because we know they're in that corner somewhere.
Yeah, I just like infantry to push them out, so... I need to take position first. And be careful about Gregory there, it's really weak currently. And
Yeah,
I
I'll put a few guys in there.
Okay.
That's 76Y half-grads.
Yeah. They don't kill but they stun, so I have to respect that.
Engine destroyed. Fuck.
Merde.
He's gonna die. Nothing I can do about that.
Where is it? I guess it already happened. So I could have done something, bro. I've broken through on the long zone. I don't know what it's called.
Okay, I'll reroute.
This is a really big problem here.
Reroute the CV to the long zone.
I'm sending.
Strike the TATUs that you pinged.
Alright, I'll send out a seed right now. Seed's coming. Looking for. Shit, look at that. Blimey. Where? Oh, I'm running out of stuff there.
CV is coming in for right side again.
Alright. T80U's dead. No need for RT.
Okay.
Good seed run.
There's still more stuff there.
We got crisis averted. We killed CV.
Nice one. Osa there. He's switching it off. I can't do shit.
Yeah, but we see it, so we can RT it.
Yep. Oh, they're not getting in here.
Careful, your mate is there.
Ah! I got him.
Well done.
Well, I wasn't even looking. And yeah, we get more people in here. And once I'm in, you can't get me out. I am like super AIDS. Tiberius, do you see this?
Yeah, I see it. I can
Wait for
send
it to
a
stop
plane.
moving. Oh, you're gonna send a plane? Okay,
No,
I'll buy.
I can't. I said, but I will artist. If they
Yeah,
start
just wait
moving,
for it to
we'll
stop
go.
moving. Yeah.
I buy the second grad to make sure I get it.
AT plane on your T80 BV.
Yep. Thanks for warning.
All right, let me know when those grads are firing. I'll synchronize Malka fire as well.
It's not moving. You can start to shoot it.
Yep. Are you gonna fire at it?
Yeah, I'm firing at it.
So who's got the lower aim time? Oh, okay.
If we can shut them down, it will be very good.
Yep.
One of my MRS will fire near the FOB. I'm sorry, but this occasion is too good to not take it. Oh, what the fuck? I was dead.
Oh, that's very funny. DC, yeah, right as the grads get hit by the, yeah, okay, yeah. You can believe it if you want.
+6. Well done, guys.
Oh well, we can lose every game now. I've fulfilled my vendetta game. Thank you, guys. My 6 grads get exploded by RT. Oh guys, I DC'd. Yeah, bro. Man, what a crazy DC. It was, I promise, bro, I DC'd. Let me quote. Good luck, have fun, Tiberius and Int. Oh dear. Guys, I DC'd. Oh man, it doesn't get much better than that. It really doesn't. Well, what can I say? I'm pretty thrilled. I gotta tell you, I'm very happy about that. But yeah, no, I'm sure he DC'd. Perfectly willing to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Can you fly seed on right side?
I will buy it in 20 seconds.
Okay.
I'm getting pushed out of Dimitri. Can't really stay in there. It's there's too many bad guys.
Okay, I see. So the plane is coming, most likely a drone.
Yeah, it looks like a drone.
Let's pray for Igla.
I gotta tell you, that was very funny. Sacrifices are necessary, Mr. Beretti. I'm sorry.
Seed is coming.
Okay. Fly seed over right side, and I will follow with AT plane.
Okay, right side is going.
Oh, okay. Fly mid. There's T7.
Mid.
OBR.
Okay. OBR 99, yes. 89. Well done. Seed will be late after the anti-tank plane, but it's alright.
Okay.
Fighter coming. I can't help you. It's
Oh, Civizer.
I've got an AT plane coming. How do we even see that?
I'm not sure, but I take it.
What the fuck? What? There's lots of AA on the right. Guys, I DC'd.
Good job, guys.
No GGs from any of them. Oh dear. Oh man. Oh, thanks guys. That was a very cathartic game for me.
Yeah, I can get that.
Oh dear. Look at the gate. Yeah. Oh man. And then after the thing happens, right? Basically, the chat closes once the chat closes once he calls it, and oh man, they closed it. They didn't say GG or anything. I can't ping Griffin because he's blocked me, so it doesn't let me do it. Is that really the reason? That's weird. No, it's right there. Oh, he's just not in there.
Hello, I like money.
At DF 8340 super shattered $9.99.
Is this the part
Unit
where
efficiency FHJN Jox Ma 63
lovely.
Euroboa 4 M6 FV0 Arbne R0 Ms BTHVI Vulk 2G5 with Sabah or 0 Wage Shik Psan 1 Art Cab Garg 665 F2 Cabdnak Sagoff 2 Gav 0 Arcaf We Brebamar 0 WZF1 Yabnaj 7Q5J1 UAB 0 Arcs of Tkaya equals.
Thank you for bringing that to my attention. And thank you for the gifted subs. That's just very kind of you. That's very kind of you. So, there are 3 more games. It's Swiss style.
Zadok gifted at Cold Snap 22 a membership.
Anyway.
Zadok gifted a G1C a membership.
That was a very fun game. It's a shame I didn't get the highest KD, but
Zadok gifted at
credit to Nocturna.
TK a membership.
Trying to carry that dead weight. So this is me. I'm rank 11. This is Integer. He's rank 61.
A membership.
This is Tiberius. He's rank 4. This is Nocturna. He's rank 192. He's a very good player, though.
Zadok gifted at Randy Standy a membership.
This is Griffin. He's rank 5. And this is ZXEV Store. He's ranked 45 on this account. He's got 2 accounts. So very high level game. Nocturna allegedly the weakest player with the highest KD. So don't believe what you see in the rank. There's no prize pool for this tournament. But that was the game. There are 3 more games. It's Swiss style. We just got to wait for everybody else to finish their matches. And no, he's still in here, I think. He's just not in. He just doesn't have access to this chat. Anyway, he doesn't show up in common servers. Oh, I see. It's because he blocked me, so it doesn't update. Well, I don't know what's going on. I mean, it says he's still in there. Anyway, so we got to wait for the next game. So we'll see who else is still playing, because otherwise the games would, we would see the next game already. So there must be somebody still playing. So I don't know who it is. It'll be a 3v3. Probably won't be the one called All Welcome. And, but yeah, thank you for gifting the memberships. Thank you for watching the stream. That was a very funny game. I don't know about Griffin. I don't know why he doesn't like me. I know why ZXE Vista doesn't like me. It's because basically he used to go around telling people he was bad, and I had a go at him for it, and he didn't take that very well, apparently. Because I just kind of forgot all about it. And then like a month later we were playing a tournament game, because I just completely forgot about it. And he was like, I said, good luck, have fun, and he said, okay. And I won the first game. And then in the second game, he was winning, and he just started chatting loads of shit to me because he was winning. And I was like, oh, okay. So the only thing it could have been was that conversation we had, where he was basically going around telling people he was bad, and I was like, this is quite disrespectful to your opponents. Maybe I said something bad there specifically, but that's why he doesn't like me. Griffin, I've got no idea, man. He's never told me. Anyway, we gotta wait for this. I mean, it might be this one, maybe. Might as well import the deck. Yeah, I can. Oh, this is it. This is a tournament game, yeah. So you've got Sparty, Fortitude, Fence, and not MJ Blair, and they're going up against Ludi, Penn, and Golden Era. So these guys are the favourites to win. No offense to this lot, but like, not MJ Blair and Sparty won the last 2v2 tournament, if I recall correctly. They beat me and Fortitude Fence, and these guys didn't win the last 2v2 tournament. So yeah, this will be the last game before the next round, presumably. This is Ica. You'll recognise it from the 1v1 cut. This is a zone, this is a zone, and this is a zone. Whereas this is the 3v3 cut. So there's like this whole... And this is something they could do if they were so willing. They could do like a second 1v1 cut of a lot of these maps, actually. And you could just turn it like that for starters. But also, like, you could just play here, right? They'd have to call it something else. But I think that's kind of... Because to make a map takes hundreds of hours, literally hundreds of hours of work. To make a cut of a map, I've done it myself, and it took me about 20 minutes. Actually, that's not true. I got stuck. It took me about an hour because I didn't know what I was doing. If I did it again, it would take me 20 minutes. Obviously, you have to test it and stuff, make sure it's balanced. I did not do that. I drew a load of naughty symbols and got myself banned from Twitch. But yeah, you could make a zone, and that's a great way to kind of embellish the... They call it juicing. You got to juice that map. You've spent hundreds of hours making the map. You can make a load of cuts of it for like just a couple more hours, and it would really get a lot more value out of this thing you've spent thousands of hours on. Sorry, hundreds of hours. It probably doesn't take 1,000 hours. What happened to Skiffick? Oh, he went to... I mean, so nobody has said... He didn't say that. But he was like, I need to focus on my life. So the sort of the meme is that his parents told him to stop playing Warno all day. Whether or not that was true, we don't know. But basically, he made a post saying I need to focus on personal matters, and frankly, I think it's the right thing to do. Like he was doing well with the channel. Like he only had a few videos and he got loads of views. Like he was doing well with that. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't ruin your life to play Warno. So. So yeah, we got some. I'll just play this on fast forward. Like this is the game. Oh, it might have just finished. Oh, it's just finished. We've got a. All right, guys. If you're still here, we have our next game. Oh no, never mind. Are you here?
I'm here.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, we got a buy.
So what does it mean?
So we're free for at least the next 40 minutes.
Okay, very well. I will cook some things then.
Because if you
I'll
check
watch
the
the
results, we were against Legion of Men and they already filled it out, so we must have got a buy. Not sure how that happened. Interesting. Well, we can watch this. I'll cast the games, and you've never played Warno, but I've heard it's kind of mid. Well, I mean, this is Warno. I enjoy it a lot, but I think life is more important. So what's going on with Jar286? And I'll have to message him, send him a DM. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. There's nothing I can do about it if our opponents don't show up or whatever. I'm just gonna DM him and say, ask him, just double check, right? But as far as I'm concerned, we can lose the whole thing now. Obviously, I'll try my best, but that for me was the big vendetta game, because obviously I was against 2.5 guys who really don't like me. I don't think Nocturna's got too much against me. We had an argument once a long time ago, but I don't have anything against him. So yeah, that was very, very cathartic. And then the blow up his arty and he yanks his Ethernet. Bro, my internet crashed. Okay, maybe he did. Maybe he did. Can never prove these things. To me, it seems like a very convenient time, frankly. But all right, especially after what he said. Good luck, have fun to everybody except me. Okay. And they'd practiced it as well. They'd practiced that exact thing. I don't know if you were there for the draft, but they'd practiced that map with that team, with that side, with those divisions. Like ZXC Vista, last time he played 76Y, I've seen the game. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, obviously, you should be magnanimous in victory or whatever. But for me, it meant a lot to me, really. Oh no! Look at this. We got not MJ Blair here. Forgot to pray today. Gets bailed out on his TAEU after the first hit. Loses 1 HP and loses his TAEU. Well, that's dead. Because that's a side shot, and there it goes. Well, if you think you're having a bad day, at least you're not having as bad a day as not MJ Blair here. So, yeah, Ludi back in the game. Back in the game. Did that actually happen, Pastor? Because I know I beat him, but I didn't know he said that. All he said to me was, well, nothing. After he beat me in the second game, he said GG. So yeah, that's me. I'm learning some lore here. But yeah, Red's winning big league on the left, but Blue's won hard on the right. This is basically Sparty versus 2 people. Golden Era and Pen. I can see why this game went the mile, right? Because, Blue have taken 2 and Red have taken 1.5. So blue's actually winning. I mean, this is a real underdog story. These guys are unironically the favourites to win the tournament. Because not MJ Blair and Sparty won the last tournament, and Fortitude Fence and Hippie won the one before. So, so you would expect great things from red team. Blue team are kind of unknowns. Like, we know who they are, but from what I understand, Ludi was like, "I need a teammate." I think that was him. He was like, "I need a teammate," and then these guys were like, "Let's make a team together." So they're like a last, you know, kind of not pre-planned team, if that makes sense. And they're less, they have fewer accolades, right? So I'm rooting for blue. Having said that, they have just been pushed out here. Fence really likes KDA in these team games. He likes running T62s, which is interesting because there's a big there's a reasonably sized lobby of people who say that T62s are very bad, as in like useless, but they only come on 2 divs. And like KDA is KDA, but 56Y gets them as well, and I think they're really strong on 56Y. I don't know if it's because of the tank. The ACGM ones are obviously really good. The one without, it's not so great. It's mainly because of the veterancy on 56Y and the fact that it synergizes quite well into the kind of, you just kind of sit there with T62s and they can't push you because you've got loads of armor for the price. The gun's crap, but you get a lot of armor for the price. And the ones with ATGMs obviously get the ATGMs, so... Yeah. Oh, well, that's nice to know, Pester. He's never said that to me. He doesn't really talk to me at all. So, yeah, it's starting to slow down a bit. I mean, nothing's really happening here. Sparty is, like, trying to... well, I know, it's just there's just a stinger there for some reason. He's shooting that. So, this seems to be a fairly static front. Nothing's really happening, which makes it easier for the cameraman, right? Like, literally, this is where everybody is. So, we got Ludi, Pen, and Golden Era. And we got Not MJ, Fence, and... I'm assuming there'll be some Sparty here. Or what? Yeah, Sparty's... He's got a couple guys here, yeah. This is a pretty big deal for Red, I think. Like, look, they've got the CV. They only have to get a few buildings here and they're in. So, like, really all you need now is, like, a bit of smoke, run in there. And you can do it. Is it worth bringing the cluster mods for 56Y? Not anymore. You missed it, mate. Not really worth it anymore. Not only is it HE cluster now, but they made the trajectory absolutely bloody awful. It might still be okay as an anti-infantry piece, but it goes into the stratosphere, and it doesn't two-shot tanks anymore or whatever the hell it used to do. So so 56Y gets played in tournaments mainly by a guy called Scuff, and he came second in the last SDL tournament. So it is a really good. Like, it's competitively viable. I wouldn't say it's a really good division. But it's generally because, like, a lot of things get banned in tournaments, so you end up on these second-class divisions, so... So, these things get a lot of rockets, as you... I don't know if you can hear me. They're really nice at shooting rockets at people. But you'll notice they're all going on this tank here, and the tank's not taking any damage. So you gotta watch it, because that's like 256 rockets on that CEV. It's still there. So, because it will just fire all its rockets at armor. And there you go. The ATGM gets it. So yeah, you got to watch out with these rockets, because I mean that is a not insignificant supply cost. That's 1,024 supply to refill those rockets, which is 2 of these, right? And that, like, it accomplished literally nothing. So you got to watch it. You make sure these don't shoot at tanks. You can use it to, like, say the cohesion gets low, and oh, you see that side shot there on the M1A1? T80UD 21 pen. Nailed him there. Did get engine damage, but I don't know why he was showing his side there. He should have just smoked and gone straight back, really. But there's lots to pay attention to, right? They've got a... And you'll notice red is attacking here. They've actually made it... Okay, so Sparty has mainly just been... You know, he's been leaving this to red. And he's actually still coming in over here. So he's making good progress, right? Gets 2 inf in there. And... yeah, so we got the Resivist Führer. So he's taken this, there's no CV in here. The Mutt there just got hit by a cluster plane. It's 240 points, so not really worth it long term, but I mean, he's taken this whole thing. Because, yeah, all 3 of blue are here. And that left it open for Spy to just keep playing. Because when we were looking, we were like, I could see a lot of units from Fencer and not MJ, and I only saw 1 from Spy, and I was like... It's a bit weird, but yeah, it's because he was just like, okay, I'll keep attacking here, and it's clearly worked out for him. He's made he's basically just taken 2 zones by himself. I don't know how long this is, although he's got big reinforcements. Fence is helping out a bit as well. Generally, like as you saw in our game, the team with the better teamwork is gonna win. So you saw that, like, you know, in our game, Int was like, there's 3 on me, and then I just immediately started sending him stuff. And Tiberius came and helped as well, and then we swapped back into mid and helped Tiberius for a bit, and that was because they just hadn't attacked on my side. So it's incumbent upon me, because it is something a lot of people don't realize, like particularly if you're playing pubs. This is basically every pub. If you play in a pub and you just convince your guys to just attack down half of the map and leave one side with just a couple of units there, if you can convince your team to do that, the other guys, if they're not a coordinated stack, they just won't help out their team. A lot of them will just kind of sit there and slowly try and kill those few picket line units you've got. And so it's about reacting, because you saw our opponent's strategy was clearly to rush into just side, basically, and that didn't work, and they, you know, it costs them a lot. Like, it's a big gamble, but usually it works because teams don't coordinate well, and so it's all about the coordination for team games, and that's my weakness, really. I mean, we're all mechanically powerful, so like if you look at the guys who won the last tournament, it was not MJ and Sparty. Now in a 1v1 I can beat these guys, but in the 2v2 we lost, and it's because these guys had way better coordination than us. It's very, very important. It's very, very important. They might be changing the weird mortar trajectory. Yeah, hopefully. I do need to read through that. I mean, I've sort of skimmed it, but I need to like read it and put it on the channel because you guys really seem to like those videos, so I should probably do that. Hippie, which MBAD version was anti or pro UK? That's a good question, actually. The pro UK one had no fire support, but the anti-UK one had like no helicopters or something, right? Or it had like very little AA because all the AA is British. So I think the Britain only MBAD, or just bad, I think that's probably better than the EU one, simply because how did that die? That was a Milan 2. That's a T80UD. It got side shot. Okay. Always the issue with heavy tanks. You make one mistake, you lose 1.5 minutes income, you know, or whatever. 1.25 minutes income or whatever, and you only get like 4 of these in a deck because you got to bring them at 1 vet, and it's very hard to. I don't know. It depends, like, because you have fewer units to control, but if you lose one, it's a really big deal. Whereas with medium tanks and light tanks, you have more units to control, but if you lose one, it's not as big a deal. So honestly, I'd say playing heavy tanks or like super heavy, playing super heavy tanks, so third armored. 119Y is really good because it gets a lot of not heavy tanks. But yeah, third armored in particular is really quite hard to play in 1v1. It theoretically is very powerful, but there's only one man I know who plays it constantly, and that's Skate, and I don't see him on Warno anymore. So he did get to rank on with third armored though, so that it has the capacity to be very good. It's just that's a mortar. He's firing an 81mm mortar at him. So yeah, red on the +3. Blue's gonna temporarily get this back, but yeah, it looks like red's gonna clutch this one. I don't really see what they can do. Are there any particularly beginner-friendly divs? Yeah, second Panzergren. If you want base game, you want second Panzergrenadier West Germany. That's probably the most beginner deck. Otherwise, 20th Polish is a nice begin. Well, is it? 20th Polish is a bit harder to play, but yeah, second Panzergren is literally just it kind of does everything, and it doesn't really have any massive weaknesses. Another beginner div could be first UK. It's just the tanks on first UK are really slow. The planes are really expensive. You don't have high HP infantry, but yeah, second Panzergren's definitely my favourite beginner div. 56Y VDV, you could say, is probably quite beginner friendly. 79Y West, 79Y USSR is probably quite beginner friendly because it's the same. It just kind of gets everything. But no, it's definitely second Panzergren. 5E, I don't know, man. I mean, because 5E is still strong, but since they nerfed you lose a lot of availability slots, and you get no heavy tank, and you don't get Marder 1A3 Milan spam, which, I mean, there really is no substitute for second Panzergren when it comes to how I mean, I would say it's just so easy to pick up. Literally all you've got to do is spend your points on second Panzergren. Everything you've got kind of just works together by itself. Just buy the Leopard 1s and the Marder 1A3s and just send them forwards infinitely. You'll get something. You'll do something. But yeah, like 8th USA, maybe, you could say. It's a bit harder to play, though, because you don't have any IFVs. Like, IFVs aren't the be-all and end-all, it's just they're so easy to use because they just do everything. So you don't have to worry too much about... And they don't cost that much. And they sort of do everything. And so as long as you're buying IFVs, you're sort of halfway there, really. Anyway, this is looking pretty Jova for blue. It looks like red's moving in on this zone now. I think mainly they can put it down to Sparty, like Fence and not MJ. I suppose they took these, they lost these in return, and they weren't really able to push any further. But Sparty managed to take Charlie and Alpha back, basically. This map's really weird, man. So there's a +2 here, then where's the... Oh, this is the +2, so this is supposed to be blue's +2, so this is quite important. So I can see why they prioritised that. Yeah, interesting. So, yeah, I'm going to speed it up a bit because this is looking pretty Jova to me, man. I mean, it's a +7. Maybe we can catch one of the other games. Yeah. CV. pinged there. Oh wow, it just got hit by the... So this is something else, KDA. Like, KDA is not a bad pick in these team games because it gets the Smirch and the Napalm Grad, I think. And so that's pretty useful. You'll notice they went no fobs. Blue doing a bit of a counter-attack here, but I mean, literally it's a +8, bro. This is Jova. So, yeah, I mean, you know, credit to Blue, they gave him a run for their money. But these guys are one of the favourite teams to win, so... So let's watch a game. Let's watch another game while we wait. That's weird. There are no games. There are no 3v3 games, but we haven't had the next... I'm not sure what the hell's going on, really. And they must have just finished, or they didn't have spectate on. Somebody might not have put spectate on. Yeah, oh yeah, we can check out that deck we got sent by DF. Spain, I mean Spain. Yeah, it's really something. So let's have a look. Oh, I see. Okay, unsurprisingly, this looks like a normal deck. It's not exactly the way I'd do it, but it's pretty close. Lots of Jeanettes. Lots of Jeanettes. 2 vet tanks is 2 vet AMX-30s is interesting. It's pretty tough, actually. Opinions on Dutch Reserve. Oh, you mean CLKA? It's a good tournament pick. Like, it's actually a good division. Because you get Ihawks and stuff, and you get really good infantry, good tanks. Like, it is just a good division. I think I rate it A+. I think it's one of the better divisions in the game. Really nice tournament pick as well, because people don't expect it. It's a really nice div. So, yeah, just lots of PPs and the Earlicans and stuff. Yeah, I think that's very, very winnable, very playable. 12 BMR CC toes is interesting. But yeah, it could work. It's just gonna run out of tanks pretty fast because the AMX-30 EM2s are at 2 vets, so that's going to be pretty tough. Bit too much infantry, really. But yeah, it can work. 11th ACAV worth playing in the Big 25. So in team games, it's really good because you just play on a narrow front and you buy your M1A1s, you get nice aeroplanes. But in 1v1, it's a bit slow. And if you do end up on a map like 2 Lakes and you have to grind the town, you just lose. It's really annoying. And the issue is because you don't, like, if you got a card of M60s, this div would be so much better. But it's just you go from CEV to M1A1 and you've got to defend your M1A1s, which you can do because you get Ihawks and fighters, right? Nice fighters, nice AA. But trying to play around M1A1s is tough because you just end up on the back foot all game. And if you make one mistake, you lose your M1A1, right? And 2 Leopard 1A5s will they? I mean, generally when tank battles are happening, it's a rush to see who can support their tank with ATGMs the fastest. Because tank versus tank, okay, one tank's going to win. Tank plus ATGM versus tank, the guy with the ATGM is always going to win. Because the ATGMs just immediately cohesion nuke the other tank and it has to retreat. So you do get Marder 1A3 Milans, right, with your M1A1s, but generally it's like, you know, if one of these goes up against a Leopard 1 plus a... Well, you don't get strikers with Leopard 1s. Oh, Belgium do, actually. Yeah, if you get a Leopard 1A5 and a striker against this, cost less and it'll win. Because the striker will just cohesion nuke the M1A1 and it'll force it back, while the Leopard takes 1 or 2 hits. Hello, Mr. Hippie. What are the best 3 divisions? For my division is worse cope. 4th UK, 17Y Soviet, and like 24th US is pretty bad. Berlin Gropers, I would say, is probably the worst div in the game. But yeah, 4th UK is bad in that, like, there are worse divs. It's just that, like, why aren't you playing 1st UK? So, and it has a reputation for being bloody awful. So yeah, 4th UK, 17Y Soviet, and either Berlin-Groper Soviet or 24th US. Now, the 24th US isn't as bad as Berlin-Groper Soviet or 17Y Soviet, but it has a reputation. First Canada's fun. It's hard to play well, actually, because of the way its tools don't really synergize. Still waiting on this match. So yeah, we should have 2 games left. Yeah. Is this it? I mean, what's going on? Because that's Urban Frontlines, which is one of the tournament maps. What is Be a Man? Is that one of them? 25Y is a good div. This is not one of them. This is just a random game, I think. Don't think there's anybody in this tournament called Commie Bastard. There might be. See if I can find them. Because that's a WOS member there. But then, like, who is Love? I don't think this is a tournament game. Especially given that it's literally just started, it doesn't make any sense, does it? Will I come back to playing BA? Probably not. It's a random game. Okay, thanks. What was the other? Which one did I press? So, like, is this the next? I'm trying to work it because the tournaments. So we got a bye in the second round. These guys we just saw play, so this must be their second round, and they're only in the deployment. So it's probably going to be quite a while before we get to play again. But yeah, the Broken Arrow isn't great really. I mean, it's got too many technical problems. It's Broken Arrow over. Like, the actual game itself, I can understand what they were going for. I personally don't like how they organized it in terms of, like, you just don't get any units and you're forced to play 5v5. It's horrible for me, but I can understand why people might want to play it, because it's kind of like low responsibility, low kind of paying attention and stuff. How's it going, Modoc Benny? I just saw your weapon. I just saw your message. What? 56Y is still competitive in tournaments. But yeah, looks like we're gonna be a while. It's a shame, really, but because I'm surprised we would get matched against a team, because surely we should, because we won the last game, surely we should be against another team that won its last game, and the team that isn't here clearly didn't win their last game, unless they just reported. No, they reported it saying we've won. So yeah, it's quite strange to be matched against a team that isn't here, because they would have lost their last game. So why are we being matched against them? Who knows? It happens. I'm not playing the Star Wars mod, no. But yeah, I don't like the low unit counts. I'm not sure who Ham is. These guys are apparently loading with 20 minutes left. Blimey, it means we're going to be at least 40 minutes until we get to play. Well, it is what it is. Because like, at least one of these games is going to go 40 minutes. Could watch this one. I don't know who Ham is. Will I check out the Star Wars mod? I've heard good things. Oh, it's these guys again. And then this doesn't look like... Oh no, I got Nocturne and Atlas mixed up. Alright, well, We'll leave them to it. And I guess we just saw these guys as well. We just saw these guys as well, though, so... Well, whatever. The infamous... Yeah, I tried playing a Broken Arrow tournament. It was a... Oh, this will be an interesting game. Pro Commie, Dot Spy, and Scuff. That's a very competitive team. But they've brought 0 forward deployment on Cyrus. So... That wasn't very smart. I think they've been outdrafted here. No forward deployment on Cyrus against Embad. So there's going to be like 30 ATGMs in this town, and he's going to get there first, and you can't fly over it either because they've got AA, and then, you know, 8th on one side, 2nd Panzergren on the other. Yeah, that's actually how they're doing it, yeah. But these guys are really good at the game. Pro Commie and Scuff in particular, whenever I play against them, they beat me. So that's pretty cool. Dot Spy, he's not far behind. Sometimes he beats me, sometimes I beat him. He doesn't like me either. This is probably a me thing. If everybody falls out with you, it can't be your fault. You know what I mean? Sorry, it can't be their fault. It's probably your fault. What happened to that? Oh yeah, the BA tournament was just it took us 4 hours to not play a game because our opponents were Russians and they were just like, we can't connect. And apparently that's what happened in the previous game. They just slowed down the whole tournament, spent 2 hours trying to connect, and it got to us, and it was like 4 hours from the start of the tournament. And the admin said, look, these guys obviously are taking the piss. You can have the game. And me and I on the internet said, no, thank you. We don't want to play anymore. And we just let them have it. So yeah, 4 hours to not play a game. What a joke. So I'm very happy that's behind me, and I don't intend to participate in another Broken Arrow tournament for a very, very long time. Anyway, I think Blue should win this simply because I think they have the better strat. Having said that, Red can spam a lot of MLRS and they have 2 fobs. First check doesn't get good AA. 27Y doesn't get good AA, although the Tor's a lot better now, actually. It goes a lot further. 4,425 meters range with 75% accuracy. It's really not bad anymore. It actually hits things now. But 6Y will be the real playmaker, right? With the Cubs, sorry, the Bucks and the MiG-31. So we can expect to see that. And yeah, I don't know about opening with a Jiatsin. That doesn't make any sense because you're not going to see any enemies for the first minute. So why buy this at the start? Unless he's going to smoke. He might smoke somewhere. Interesting. I mean, Blue really should win this. I think their draft is a lot better. But if it goes the full 40 minutes, you know, because, well, that's the thing. So Red gets the T-72Ss and the BMP-3s in the open. That's going to be huge. That's going to be absolutely colossal because they'll just outrange all the... Like, Blue doesn't have any 2,800 meter range ATGMs. That's a good point, actually. Blue doesn't have any 2,800 meter range ATGMs. And so they'll be relying mainly on planes, specifically with Fence. He likes his planes. Yeah, so early game Blue, late game Red. The thing is, this is a +3. And so typically, you know, Blue should get this and Red should get this, but this is a +3, and so if you tick in on a +3, you tend to win quite quickly. But it all depends on the micro and so on, right? And like, these guys are better skilled players individually. Like, in terms of the player rankings, who's the best player in the game, it's Pro Commie. Who's second best, it's Scuff. Who's third best, it's Fortitude Fence. Who's fourth best, it's Dot Spy. Who's fifth best, it's not MJ. And who's sixth best, it's Sparty. And none of them are bad, right? It's just, that's the power ranking. And so you'll notice that red has a huge advantage in individual player skill. So you'd expect red to win here. You'd expect red to have some advantages. Just checking the chat, see if I missed anything. Hope you're all having a lovely day, as I am. I'm having a wonderful day. But a very, very happy day. That's interesting. They're really expecting somebody around the side. ZU, there are to spot, because if they send somebody to find the fobs, which incidentally they're not actually doing, but yeah, if they send something, because look, he's pinged there as well, so there'll be, yeah, there's another ZU going over there, so they won't be able to find the fobs by coming round. So I guess Red's idea is just spend 40 minutes gradding. These guys take fucking ages to do anything. You know, when it comes to like drafting and playing, these guys always take the piss. So, what is Cot playing? Who is Cot? If you mean Scuff, he's played first Czechoslovakian. If you mean Dot Spy, he's played 27Y. If you mean Pro Cubby, he's played 6Y. If you mean Not MJ, he's played second Panzergren. If you mean Sparty, he's playing MBAD. And if you mean Fence, he's playing 8th US. Anyway, we're off. Generous channel joiners, generously joining the channel. Get the names on the screen, etc. So we got some LMLs coming in, some Paracommandos, because they come with ATGMs. Like, you get a ridiculous amount of ATGMs as blue. They have gone for the forward deployed CVs, so they're currently ticking up +5. Open with 2 Tornadoes, that's interesting. Maybe they thought these guys would heli rush, because 6Y can do that, actually. So maybe it makes sense, but I wouldn't. I just send it. Yeah, just get Sparty to give every road an LML, and then which he has done. So I think this is a waste of 500 points. Actually, I don't think this is a good idea. That's 1/3 of one of their openers. 1/9 of their total points have been spent on this plane. He got something out of it, and the planes are going to be useful later. But I don't think Red's going to be buying planes at all. Really, this might just die here. By the way, this is not smart. Gets the Escortini though, so that they are, okay, and this didn't hit it, so it will survive now unless he. What the hell is he doing? He's doing his absolute best to get himself killed here. How is he not dead? Now there he goes. I'm just going to fly over the entire enemy AA net. Anyway, as you'd expect, blue got here first, but I did not expect this. They've rushed here as well. That's an expensive mistake, but this is big. So Sparty didn't actually put too many guys in here. A lot of them are here, and yeah, but you'll notice like this is, he can't stop this with what he has here. These you can buy 3 in a minute, and so certain people see them as OP. In 1v1 there is a case to be made that they are good, because, you know, the IHawk could only really kill 1 or 2. But in a team game there's going to be a lot of AA, and so their utility just drastically declines. Look at these shotgun IHawks, man. He drove them all the way up here to kill that, and now he's moving them. The level of micron display here is quite high, but yeah, they did bring a smoke mortar, and they didn't smoke off of their CV, so they lost the CV, so they're only on a +3. But that does mean that all of this is not really accomplishing anything. The main issue is this is going to kill them if they don't reinforce. So here come the Gurkha rifles, which don't see how that helps really. What he needs is MMG teams. I'm really surprised that Sparty doesn't have the FS MG3s, which come at 12 availability and 1 vet. And they should just be all up in this, and they would kill all these because they got the same range. Because yeah, the Gurkha rifles are, what's the plan here? He needs something that can kill these, which means he needs MG3s really. So yeah, Sparty trying to make the push here, but these guys get some kills, some more kills. Not MJ being quite aggressive here. You see how he's smoking? Like, this is Wargame Red Dragon style tactics. where you smoke your own cover and you move up your tanks in the cover. But I mean, it's not going so well for blue, really. Like, it's getting closer, guys. So I suppose the solution here is you hide the Gurkhas behind this building, say, and as the MG teams get in, you just kill them as they go past you. But because like this can't do anything to these. Look at this, it's hilarious, man. They've got no answer to this. What is the plan? There we go. So he does actually have them. You just didn't bring any. Big issue, big flaw in the plan. So yeah, oh wow, he's actually, like, this is live, but there's like a 2-minute delay. But, you know, great minds think alike. Like, he's come to the same conclusion, where it's like, okay, well, they kill me at range, so I'll just hide, and, you know, should be alright. Over here, not MJ and Fence are having to retreat. Now they're caught in the open against superior range Pactoids with their mega ultra giga range. Having said that, anybody who gets too close, they can just whack with a plane, or with one of these bad boys. And there's no AA here. I suppose there's an Igla. Gets a Bopar, so... Marder's coming in. Hog gets hit. Will it land? Will it blend? I'm not sure why he smoked. I'm really not sure why he smoked. Oh, this has to be careful, man. Oh, it wasn't going for it. Oh, weird. Anyway, the MGs are getting closer. He's not killed a single one. He's getting pushed out of the zone by like nothing. It's really something. The counterplay is on its way, but now they're in cover. Well, now it's just a numbers game, and you have less. Having said that, these are at no vet. These are at 1 vet, but they cost 5 points more. Blue's still trying to do this. Honestly, I think they should just get this smoke mortar, smoke here, and just run the CV in. Because you've got cover, you know what's here. The only issue they had was lack of smoke here. And instead they're trying to retake this position, which, okay, with what they have right now, it would work. Because they've got a lot of Marders here, and they can just clean up all the infantry here. And they've still got their tanks. Looks like the mortar wasn't moving, and so it gets hit there. The Jiatsin does have a CV next to it, and you'll notice the CV is also next to the book, so... Pretty intelligent gameplay. Mortar's still not moving. I don't think he's noticed it's being shot. The attention's elsewhere. Look, so now they're in range. Now the Gurkhas can just get on top of them and absolutely eviscerate them. Look how fast they're dying. Because they've got 3 MGs, and these work in close quarters, and these just don't fire at all in close quarters, so they're absolutely shredding them. Yeah, that was good play, actually. I didn't think that far ahead. As you can see, the Gurkha rifles have done it. Just wait for him to get in and just shoot him. Okay, I guess that makes sense. No, he manually chose to fly that way. Whoa, what the hell is this? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So clusters behind, and you see they're getting the M1A ones. They're getting all the... Oh, the I-Hawk as well is going to go down, and the CV. Now that's teamwork. 3 players sending out like 3 or 4 planes each. Really good teamwork there, because you saw the fighters came in first, so the fighters absorbed the I-Hawks, and then they lost quite a few tanks, but crucially the bombers didn't die. So the fighters died, but 6Y gets like, and first check, they get like 4 per card fighters, which is what those were. And so it's not so bad as long as the bombers don't die, and they succeeded in their objective there, I think. That was a very powerful idea, because like you'll notice that this is just not going anywhere anymore, all of a sudden. But no, I think the tactic is wrong. I think they should really have focused on this, but in general, I mean, at this point, I would just stop throwing, and, you know, like, you can keep attacking if you want, but like the focus should be on not losing units now. Because you're still on a +3. You don't have to do this. People get entrenched in their beliefs, right? So something like this, it does outtrade the M1A1 in terms of... how's it not dead? What the fuck? Okay. What? Not enough I-Hawks. But yeah, he's moving it now because he's noticed I gotta move it or it's gonna die. That's really weird. You'd expect that to die. There's so many Gepards there. The Gepards alone should have killed it. The thing is, you don't get as many of those cluster things as you do M1A ones. They're the same per card, but in terms of like the total things, he will run out first on the clusters if he loses one every time he kills an M1. There, it was just... I mean, that was just sheer luck. That should have died. The Eyehawk shot at it twice. It will die in one hit to an Eyehawk. Why didn't it die? Anyway, you'll notice blue is falling back now. And, yeah, I mean, if they still want to do offensive actions... So Gazelle goes down there. Not sure where you're going. It's weird. But yeah, they need like an Eyehawk in here. They've got 2 players that can bring Eyehawks. Where are the Eyehawks? Cluster mortars coming out from Embed. Like, you'll notice like red is really in quite a... Like, they've won here, but they've got 6 minutes to sort this out, or they're going to lose the game. So, you know, they are getting kills. They are working the area. And, like, honestly, if all this just was here, then yes, they would take this. But it's not. And it needs resupply. It needs to, you know, it's a lot of its infantry. It's very slow. So, yeah, if you're blue in this situation, it's just about holding. So I would get more ATGMs. You do need some close-range infantry, like the Gurkha rifles, because if they smoke, you need to run into the smoke. Like, if these guys have any brain at all... Oh, there it is. Yeah, they're going to smoke this corner and run in, because that'll put it on a plus nothing. That'll actually put it on a plus nothing, and then they've got time. But yeah, from blue's perspective... Like 8th US instead of 3rd US. I don't know, maybe 3rd was banned. See how fast these things shoot. These both missed somehow, and now they gotta deal with this, so... they do have smoke, though. He could have smoked. So these guys don't have MLRS, but they do have these cluster mortars, right? He needs to just immediately start cluster mortaring that, and he will eventually kill it. The other thing you can do is smoke here, 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 and run the Gurkha rifles all the way in and kill it that way. Only problem he's got is that like he's not giving this an order. I don't understand what it's doing. Just chilling. Weird. So cluster mortars, yes, going straight on this, and they will eventually kill it because these are cluster mortars. He does have to move them after every volley. But yeah, red really starting to come online now with the ATGMs and whatnot. 3v3 games are cool. I gotta give credit to Nocturna for organising this. These are very difficult to organise. We've only this is like the 3rd one that Warno has ever had. 3v3 tournaments, to my knowledge. There might be some in-house somewhere that I don't know about. I know the Chinese organise tournaments, but I don't know what they are. But yeah, to my knowledge, this is only the 3rd ever 3v3 tournament. I won one of them. It literally had like 4 teams in it. We played everybody once and we won. Interesting Harrier play there. Really surprised the Buck didn't kill that. Must have been the Tor that hit it. Anyway, you'll notice he's expanding the smoke area. And, yeah, blue's really having a tough time now, man. I don't know what they're going to do about this. They're going to send in a seed plane. It didn't die, which is nice. Yeah, they need to deal with this, but they've got no MLRS, no 5th Panzer, right? 8th US over 3rd Armoured's rough, but... Oh, wow, he gets the Buck there. That's a big kill, actually. Tor was switched off, but the Buck, I think that was Commies, and he just wasn't looking. It's like, Dot Spy switched his off, Scuff switched his off, but Commie didn't switch his off, so he lost it. But yeah, what you can do is counter smoke, and yeah, you do have to move these, right? What you can do is counter smoke and then just run the Law 80s in and just kill it that way. Because you have the better infantry as Embad than anybody else in the game. You've got the best infantry, so if you can smoke enough, right? The other thing is, why not kill this, or whatever the hell is smoking? Seeds out again. I don't know if this is a different one. He's going a bit deeper this time. Igglers are shooting him. Oh, he might die here. That's a 2-vet Osa. No, he gets out. Cause yeah, it's got decent accuracy. Here you go, Paras are coming in now. Although the smoke's fading, so he's going to get caught in the open and wrecked. But yeah, the cluster mortar's still going. Going on the infantry now. Oh, here we go. Fighters are a bit too far behind here. Gets a Leopard 2A3 though. Might get this go. Like, what the hell's going on? Typically you'd want the fighters in front. Which I assume was the plan, but he messed it up. What is this? 2 Giatsins firing from next to the fob? Hello? One of the best players in the game, by the way. He's firing from next to his fob. But yeah, look at all the arties coming in. Like, Blue really need to sort this out, man. If this keeps going, they're gonna get absolutely hammered. They see it. They do see it. This is firing. It's dead. It's gonna start moving now. That's the next problem. But yeah, red with the double fob and a lot of arty. A lot of arty. And this was always their plan. Their plan was tank the early game and just stabilize as fast as possible, and then buy 10 billion AA. Seed finally goes deep enough to get shot. Like, there's a lot of Iglas and stuff in here. 2 Osas. Scuff's turning it off really well as well. And you see where the individual player skills coming in here. And I do think Red's coordination's a bit better as well. You saw the big coordinated airwave. That was very, very powerful. It was very, very powerful. 10v10 tournament. There's not enough people. Like, there's just not enough people. Stream is lagging. Nothing can be done, I'm afraid. I don't know. I mean, it's a big game, right? There's going to be some issues. There's going to be some issues. Interesting decision making here. What the fuck? The cluster mortars are going down. Yeah, it's not looking so good for Blue anymore, is it? They are pretty much fucked now. Like, I can't hear myself think over it. Like, look at that. They're just taking out the whole grid square. Look at how much artillery they've got. Yeah, it's not looking so good for Blue. I think they overstayed their welcome here. They could have fallen back a bit faster. Alternatively, they could have gone for a different objective like this, potentially. And now it's just going to be, they'll keep sending planes out, and the planes are going to keep dying. They've lost their CV in the zone. Yeah, they're scuffed, as it were. Like, what the hell do you do about this at this point in the game? You are screwed. How does 6Y get through the draft? That's my question. What the hell did they ban against these guys that Pro Commie gets 6Y? Such a good div in these team games because of the Bucks and the MiG-31s and the artillery and the whole rest of the division. Like, it's just got top of the line everything. It is an S-tier division. Very surprised that got through. In general, playing NATO on this map's a bit rough. Like, you'd want to play Pact and just get an airborne div in there and, you know, so you don't have to deal with that whole thing at the start where they almost lost. But, yeah, I don't really... Like, look, this is what happens when you're out of ideas. This is what being out of ideas looks like. They're not moving their arty and stuff. This is a disaster. Now he's buying 3 CVs. Yeah, this is not great for them. They've got mortars, they can smoke stuff up. Like, you basically have to smoke here and just hide in this corner and, you know, just, like, make a smoke wall. Always move the mortars after every volley and just hide the CV in here. Because... But yeah, I mean, like, what is this? Why didn't he just bring a bunch of ATGM vehicles? Why are they all weasels? What are they going to accomplish? They can't even hurt this. Just gonna kill them all one at a time. They're good against the infantry, I'll admit. There's not actually that much infantry here. Hilo CV tried to come around there, so there you go, these paying dividends, I suppose. There's Nigla there, so I'm not sure which one shot it. This has lost bullets. Losing the town with Embed is an embarrassment. Well, no, he's against everybody's here now. This is a 3v3 in this one middle zone. But yeah, Embed should have had more ATGMs, but the smoke thing still would have happened. Because that's, you know, how do you stop that? So you need very good cluster micro. Very good cluster mortar micro, and I think he's lost all his cluster mortars, I don't see him. And that's his strongest tool for the mid to late game, is the cluster mortars. and they don't have any MLRS of their own, so I don't really see them killing this. They're not even counter battery in this. This is just sat here shooting. They've made no attempt to counter battery it. It's not looking good. It's not looking good for blue at all. Now they're buying the mortars for the counter battery. So yeah, they need to get in here really. I mean, because this is where you hide, or you go behind this building perhaps. But he's actually shift queued it onto this building, onto this vehicle here. So that's just going to leave the zone now. So like, there's no way they can deal with this. The issue now is, can they hold out for 20 minutes? And I don't see how they can, because the amount of artillery their opponents have is pretty obscene, and they still have, you know, huge amounts of supply left on these fobs. So, like, Blue's only idea left is let's air spam, and that's not going to work against Pact. So, you know, they're trying to cut down on these AA nets, and yeah, so he gets 2 AA pieces, but he loses 2 planes. He loses 3 planes. Yeah, this is rough. This is rough. Who knows? It's impossible to know how the chips are going to fall on that. It might just make them better. So yeah, Blue, they managed to get a bit of inf back in, but this is literally just... Unless something really crazy happens, Blue have lost this game. I do not see how they fix this problem. They somehow need to kill all of Red's artillery. How are they going to do that? They're using planes to buy them time, but you run out of planes pretty fast if you do that. If you lose a plane every time you fly over. And they're running out of helos. Yeah, they've actually gone for the ATGMs now. But yeah, even stuff like these AT guns, they can just be unloaded and just Q move towards the enemy, and the ATGMs can't kill them. So you need a tank, but then the 10 Guerrillian AT guns kill the tank. So like, these AT guns are actually pretty good in the open because they're 2,800 meters range. Yeah, it's really, I mean, they had their window. If they had, like, so if they had kept this in here a bit longer using smoke, right, if they'd smoked better here with that CV instead of having it die immediately, they would have been on a +8, right? They were 5 minutes off winning with a +3, so with a +8, it'd be a lot, well, was it +8? I suppose, no, it would be +5. It would be that much faster. So yeah, it feels like the mistakes have already been made, and now it's just... Now they're just kind of screwed, because they can't get... They are trying, like, to come around here and stuff, and they're finding that there are AA guns and whatnot. And so... Yeah, they're making no attempt to counter battery these smoke mortars either, which aren't moving. None of this artillery is moving. So they could kill that pretty easily if they wanted to. But that takes time, and, you know, they don't have time because they have, like, the enemy is in all the zones. And yeah, you can see the compounding effect, right? When Pact was here, then the enemy units might be in all this, so it's kind of hard to arty everybody. But as Pact moves forwards, the amount of places Blue can actually be in goes down and down, and that means there's more and more arty per square inch or whatever. Are the Vopos any good? In a 1v1 I wouldn't recommend them. I did see him bringing them here. It might just be just for pure meat for the machine, because they come in SBWs and stuff. Yeah, this is so Jova, bros. This is so Jova. Not looking great. Arty gets better the longer the game goes on because of no upkeep. Yeah, exactly, yeah. it's one of those things that it takes a while to pay off, but if it's not dying, then it's just going to keep shooting, and it's going to. And there you see, right, that they're basically only in here, so you just grab it and you're going to hit it. Technically an RM70, but you get the point. I think they should surrender. This is completely fucked. I guess they can't see what we can see, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. If I could only see this, I wouldn't realise the scale of the problem. Do you see what I mean? Whereas if you oh. Oh. Yes, we appear to be a little outnumbered. Yeah, if you look at it from Red's perspective, they can actually see quite a bit. And they basically own this whole zone, right? So yeah, I think these guys are probably the favourites to win the tournament. I would have said not MJ and Sparty and Fence were the favourites to win, but after watching this, like, Scuff and Procomi are a really good team. And Dotspite is good at the game as well. So, do you know what I mean? Like, he's not a weak link, he's not letting them down. So, I reckon I'll be against these guys in the next game, presumably, given that I've won 2 games. Obviously the second one was a bye. That first one, though, Chef's Kiss, absolutely wonderful game. If you're just joining the stream and you're waiting, you know, just scroll back to the start, watch the first game. Very, very good game. But yeah, Blue, they're determined to hold on, because they don't know, they can't see what we can see. But like, look at that, man! Oh dear, there's nowhere to hide. There's nowhere to hide. So yeah, Pact is a lot better on this map because of things like this. A tank with an ATGM on it. He can shoot further. Like these in particular. 3 availability. Why is that 5-3, 2 availability? Why does it have better availability than a Meep Abrams? Why does it have better availability than a Leopard 2A3? When it is just better. No, because you run into... I mean, you can try it with 3rd Armoured, but at the end of the day, you run into the problem that you've just got these really long sight lines, and Pact gets 10 Guerrillion 2,800 meter range ATGMs, and you don't. So you're always going to have that problem. And the way you counter it is by smoking the whole map, because you get self-propelled mortars and Pact doesn't. That's dead. Yeah. So you can counter it with the just smoke the whole map strat, because yes, NATO gets better guns, whereas Pact gets the ATGMs on the tanks. And so you can cut down the distance that way. But you get like better... Oh shit! Oh no! He lost, I think it was two he lost there. These are very close to dying. It might have been 3. Sadly, it doesn't come up there. If you lose loads of units at once, it doesn't come up. But that was very expensive loss for not MJ. Yeah, it's looking pretty Jova. So we do have some arty still coming out. There are still some signs of life in Blue, but I mean, this is... They don't see what we can see. There's just a lot... Pack just, at this point, have a lot of units just kind of sat around not doing anything because they've got so many that they can't control them all. And all they can think to do is just constantly drive CVs into this... Look at this! This is another retarded thing with 6Y. Not only do they get all the other strong stuff, but they also just get like infinite BMP 1PGs, and you could just do things like that. But yeah, I thought Blue would be able to hold on a bit longer. But I mean, like they basically lost the edge of the town to a bunch of machine gun teams walking towards them, which wasn't great. They lost a huge number of people just in the open here. You can see all these kind of destroyed things, right? Like, the losses they took here meant that when it came time for this battle to happen, well, Blue was already massively on the back foot. Whereas if they played more around... Because you got to use the... Like, so let's say instead of... Like, or they could have just smoked it, like, attacked here better, right, and come in more on this way, used a bit more smoke to block all this off, and just sat a CV in here for 5 minutes, and they would have won. So it was actually really close. It's just you get this weird dichotomy where it's basically the game ended 20 minutes ago, but it was a close game. It's just that the crucial moment happened 20 minutes ago, and this is all just, you know, going through the motions, basically. Yeah, but, like, they've not got any guys, like... And Red's actually moving forwards close, and the KD's getting better and better for Red. You'll notice as, you know, the artillery's come online, and Blue's losing their AA and stuff, and they're sort of caught in this not great situation where you look over the hill and you get hit by 20 guys, but you have to go over the hill, because that's where the zone is. Like, they're losing their arty now. Like, there is a chance for them to win, but it relies on their enemy making a load of mistakes, and their enemy hasn't been making that many mistakes. They played it pretty well, to be honest. They could have sorted this out a bit earlier, but they got it, and then they just swung over and, you know, take it. This is very important, because it means all the reinforcements have to come up here. Is there a prize for the tournament? No, there is not. Did like less than 1 damage there. So yeah, you might get a T80 BV, but like, this is so Jova, bros. Just surrender, man. Why are you doing this to yourself? I guess they figure that, like, because on a +3, like, they actually, if they could just push in there for like 3 minutes or something, I think it's probably sorted. So on a +3, that's is it 40 ticks in a minute, so 40 to 120 points a minute. So they need to contest the zone for about 7 minutes. So if the enemy keeps this up for 2, then they'll get 240 points. Or they need to keep it up for 3, I suppose. I mean, you can see the idea, right? We just need to get back in there, but they're unaware of the scale of the problem. They are unaware of the scale of the problem. As far as they're concerned, wow, we got loads of guys. I'm afraid that's not the case. So, more planes. Someone in my new uni course is a fan of yours. Goatland, are you the Goatland I know, or are you a different Goatland? I assume you're the Goatland from the 19th Yorkshire. That's pretty funny though, actually. Because like, my channel is not very big, so I'm quite surprised they've heard of. Oh, I hope you're doing well. I hope your uni course goes well. Try and get an internship, that's what I've heard. That's all I know about computer science. You got to try and get an internship, otherwise you're going to struggle to get a job because there's too many grads, so you need to get an internship. Do I think the DLC for this game is worth it? It depends how much you play the game, right? If you if, for example, if you're Polish, then yes, the Polish DLC is worth it because you probably want to play as Poland. Same with Czechoslovakia and Spain, right? If you play casually, a few hours a week or whatever, it's probably not worth it. But, you know, for me, I've played every single division in the game multiple times. Look at this smoke. This is good smoke coming out here. So they're trying to rush in. Right, they've got the plan, and the plan is establish a smoke cordon, and then put the CV in, and then they don't know where the CV is. Their opponents, though, are literally just just shoot everything. Like, I mean, this is hilarious. This guy is not even firing, he's waiting for the CV to come in. He could put this next to it, you know, decrease the reload time, but yeah, they're too far behind in my humble opinion. Although this is, you know, the infantry is better. The blue infantry is better here. The Rangers are obviously going to beat the Mostrelki. But like, look at this. The packed advantage in numbers. You know, they've taken so many good trades at this point. It's kind of hard for them to throw this. Look at that. The seed out in front, the double cluster. Did these drop? Did they drop? No, they got evac'd. At least that one did. So yeah, it's just a pretty nutty game. Best barista. Just get an internship, bro. Obviously easier said than done, but it is possible. Actually, you know, if you've just kind of started now, or like you started a year ago or something, although you said new uni costs, and from what I know, you've just started now, then by the time... Because right now they're going through a cycle of layoffs where they're just replacing everybody with AI. Now, the AI is actually already causing major problems. So, like, I think, like, Microsoft admitted that, like, the core features in Windows 11 were just completely fucked. They just don't work. And it's because either they've outsourced it to India, or they've written it all using AI. Or probably both. And so, a lot of things just don't work. Big airwave here. You got the capacity for some really big kills here. Like, that was a nice airwave. Like, look at that. There's a lot of they're getting huge numbers of kills here. It's not really displayed here because of how fast they're all dying, but that was massive. But yeah, I mean, now at this point, blue would have to push red out. So, it's so Jova, as they say. The AI was trained in it. But anyway, so the AI is causing a lot of problems. So, but I speak to a few, like, because there's quite a few computer scientist guys, obviously, who play Warno and stuff. It's quite popular, and you know, they're like, well, they actually think it's going to pick back up in a few years because essentially all these companies right now are just writing incredibly unmaintainable rubbish code, and the wheels are coming off, and so then they'll have to hire a lot of people back to fix the problem that they've made. But yes, this is so Jova, and I can't speed up because it's live. I have 300 hours, and I've never won a ranked game. Well, the issue you've got is, like, the more people who play... Sorry, the more time goes on, the harder it is to break into ranked, because, like, people like me have just been sat on it for 3 years at this point. And, yeah, look at that scuff KD. So, yeah, they had their chance, but it was like, their chance, they blew their chance, and then they lost 20 minutes later, and that's rough, man. That is a rough position to be in, to just lose in slow motion over the course of 20 minutes. So, presumably, that was... No, there's still another one going. This is ridiculous. I've only played half of my games, and it's 6:30. And we started at 4. So that means it's going to go to like 9 easy. It is a Saturday. It is a Saturday. Main issue I'm going to have is I'm going to sort of fall asleep because, you know, my teammates, they're resting and recuperating right now. Whereas I'm yapping. And that's costing me in the long term. Anyway, this must be the last game of this kind of round, and it's so this is Atla, and then the WOZ guys, Warno Anime Society, very strange place. I don't recommend going there. There's CLKA. So who would you expect to win this from the players? So Red Force Slayer is Kryjev, and he was rank 1 for quite a while. So from the players, you'd expect Red to win. From the draft. Red have coffin launchers, super useful on this map. Blue have coffin launchers as well, 9th US. And 11 easy is good on this map because of the ability to send stuff around. They've got Eyehawks. They've got 2,800 meter range ATGMs. They've got coffin launchers. If they brought, hopefully he's brought 4 coffin launchers. But then 9th East German has the like they've got double fob, triple fob. Like they're just gonna get arty to shit. Question is, can they send some all the way around? Although you'll notice their opponents are doing that, so they will be spotted. Oh shit! I'm going too fast. Sorry, it's just this game is like 3 minutes off ending, but you see big deaths in middle. So like the Ericsson stuff really useful in mid. Obviously, it's not invincible. But yeah, I think Red's got the better draft here. In general, the bigger team games, Red just gets better and better. The bigger the team, the better Red is, because arty party, as you just saw, hopefully you learned something from that game. The arty party. Took a long time to starty. But once it did, they were just unstoppable. Like you saw Scuff's KD, because he wasn't the one who was having to deal with that problem on the left. He was the guy with the MG teams in the middle. Anyway, but yeah, here Blue gets better airborne forward deployment, which is useful, and they get better infantry in general. But Red are the better players, and their late game's kind of better. Like you see, it's like Blue have taken this, they've taken this, but Red has forced it through in mid. They haven't quite made it to here yet. Oh, that's interesting. They might spot the enemy Thob. Interesting. Oh yeah, focus on your studies, bro. This doesn't go anywhere. You can just catch the VOD later. You can just click on my channel and click on live. It's all there. I do encourage you to not waste your life, right? If you've got places to be, this isn't going anywhere. Obviously, I like it if people watch my videos and stuff, but you know, please don't ruin your life to to watch my videos. Blimey, that's loud. Secret of the Mimic. I don't know what that is. So it looks like Red... Oh, but Blue's getting their own coffin launchers up here. Hopefully he brought 4. I really do think he should have done. But we do hear, like, you know, the Malkas, the Danners, the Malkas. Presumably they'll get some MLRS on the go soon. Surprised they've gone for the tubes first over the MLRS. It's like 1 MLRS here, well, you've taken that zone. Although I suppose the tubes appear to be accomplishing the same goal, so what do I know? So with this, Red will be on the +1. That was a seed plane. Sorry it's going so fast. It probably makes the stream lag as well. It's just... Otherwise we're not going to be able to see the whole game. Because this must be the last game before the next round. Getting a buy sucks here, because it's like I've been out of action for like an hour. I've been out of action since about 5:15. It's 6:30 now. Big plane brain. Using plane against Pact, not advisable. See the coffins. Coffins coming in, but yeah, as you can see, that Red have got the MLRS going, and that's really making quite a big difference. But Blue are on a +3. How's that happened? Oh, because they've taken this and they've taken this back. Oh, they've actually in mid as well. Wow. So yeah, Red's arty party hasn't managed so far to destroy Blue's infantry advantage. Like, they are losing infantry. Oh no, he's not moved. That's a really big loss, man. You only get 2 of those in a card, and I've only seen 1 of them, so you might only have 1 card. This is a cluster 1, which is super useful. You can kill the arty and stuff. Like, you'll notice these aren't really moving. Did Red get around the back? Oh, he did, because the fob is dead, so yeah, he must have found the fob. You see everybody's pinging. Not sure what this moron's doing. There's a fob there, right? And then he pings all this, like, what? It's not helpful. Navy. I highly doubt they are adding naval after what happened in Red Dragon. Navy was poorly received in Red Dragon. It's very poorly received. So red have managed to neutralise this, thus putting blue on the +2. We still don't have our next match yet. You can hear the 10 Gorillion coffins going off though. What the fuck? The BMP-1 going ham there against the M60. But yeah, like there's you know, no fallback here. I mean, as the game goes on, like red supply situations, you know, it's gonna keep going. Blue really need to, like, why is nobody sending anything around here? That's sort of what blue's good for. They could easily have sent somebody around here and seen all this, because there's nothing here defending it. They could have sent something around here as well. They're not using their advantages, which is mobility, right? Instead they're in this protracted shit fight here. That's not going to work out for them. I don't know. If I was them, I would save it for Warno 2 or whatever. You know, Warno 2 could be East Asia, like it was with Wargame Red Dragon. But they might do. I mean, if you look at Wargame Red Dragon, things got really weird towards the end. But I reckon they'll be staying in Europe for at least the next 2 years. Because think about it. The DLC that they've announced is Landjut, so that's Denmark and Tom Cruise and so on. And this Blackbirds thing, which is like Albania, Austria, stuff like that. Which means that they still have to add Sweden and Finland. Scandinavia DLC hasn't been announced yet, and they can still add Italy and Yugoslavia. So after what they've announced so far, surely they would either go for Scandinavia or Yugoslavia, and then they might go outside of Europe, having literally put every single country in Europe into the game. But I don't see why they would. I at that point I'd just say, okay, time for the next game. So I think it's got a low chance of happening in the next 2 years. But yeah, if I was them, I would make a Wargame East Asia or whatever, and just, you know, have that as its own game. But yeah, you'll notice Blue's running out of puff here. They're still on that +1. Oh, what the fuck? Maybe not. They are using their mobility. Wow. They are mobbing. They've still not sent anybody around here. Sorry, the game's probably really laggy for you guys. How's it going, Captain Douchebag? So what they said was Blackbirds and Landjut will not have Army General, and that's because we're working on new tile sets for new regions. So you can either take that as we're going to the Far East, but I take that to mean they're adding snow, and it's going to be Scandi. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, I might be wrong. I don't know, but it just seems obvious. Like, it just seems like the most likely option, right? Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I'd love to see Japan and stuff, like, because like in Wargame Red Dragon, those nations are really fun. There's some pretty cool ways of doing things. I don't know what they were doing in 1989. Obviously, a lot of the stuff in Red Dragon is like K2 Thunder, right? Peace Pheasant, stuff like that. Not sure what the Japanese economy was like and Japanese military was like in 1989. Red getting that +1 tick. Man, I just want to play. This is taking so long. What the fuck's going on here? How are they able to just drive in? There's nobody here. Interesting. CV goes down there, but there's only 9 minutes left. But +1 ain't gonna cut it, man. Like, blue is fucked up, bro. They need, like, what's going on? The zone is here and here. They've just got this massive army here that's not doing anything. Like, Penn is really letting the side down. He's got all these guys, but they're not contributing at all to the fight. In fact, they lost their zone. At least send this way and get that CV in this corner, and use the tanks here, and then well, you'd kill this for starters, but. Honestly, it looks like blue's going to win. I'm quite surprised. Although, red could still win. I mean, look at this crap. Are these +1s? Is that +1? Yeah, it's +1. So they're going to need a lot of zones, red, if they want to win this. There's only 6 minutes left. Blue back in the party. Just hit constant arty. Survive somehow. Tick stop, but yeah, like, look at all these tanks just not helping, well, I suppose this is helping a little bit, but like, what's the plan here? This is like a huge commitment, huge amount of investment, and it's not accomplishing anything. He's got this here, so he knows it's free here. Honestly, these tanks need to come down here and just kill all this, and then they can come back and, do whatever they're trying to do over here, but this doesn't make any sense. The only reason to do this would be to block this road through side fire, and they've not actually accomplished that. The guys are just driving down there. Oh, okay. I guess they've accomplished it now. Red on that +1. Might be a +2 soon. The CV has been spotted. 4 minutes left, but it's going to be a +9 when the CMG gets in there. Okay, he's doing it now. So he's got his mortars, he's going in big style, bigly, whatever. +2 for red, though, because they've taken both of these back. Although this should be contested shortly. This is probably going to go down. Oh no, the air mobiles are going to kill this. This will be back in there in no time. Air mobiles will just shred this up. Yeah, it looks like blue's done it. I'm quite surprised, actually. I seem to be constant. Whoa, no, I didn't even notice that. There you go, using the mobility. Yeah, that was an interesting game. Blimey. Will he get in? I'm quite surprised. I mean, these guys, I think, are the better players, so quite surprised. CV goes down there, so. Then there's the surrender. Wow, what a game. And we still don't have the next roundup. Okay. So yeah, Penn, rank 450, 700 games. Ludi, rank 74, 1600 games. Golden Era, rank 41, 1900 games. Kryjev, what the fuck's going on? He was rank 1, and he's reset this. He's got a lot more than 62 games. He just reset it so he could stomp noobs. I don't know if this guy did the same thing. It doesn't look like it. And Atla, 1900 games. Only 4 ranked, though. So yeah, credit to Blue. I mean, I guess it worked out in the end. What are we waiting on now? Apparently the tournament bot is broken. Stuff out the way here. Saying the tournament bot is broken, and that's why there's no thing. I'm one of the most retarded individuals he's ever met. Well, what could I say? He said some rude things, and then he lost like a retard. Oh, sorry, I'm the retard. Everything else is spoilt grapes. So we continue to wait. I mean, this is getting a bit silly now. I want to go to bed. I'm tired. I've been talking for too long. I mean, the only game I can really watch back is that it only took 20 minutes. I've had 20 minutes of gameplay in the last 2 hours. Well, I suppose if you count the deployment, it was 33. But yeah, basically, this guy should have had a... That's interesting, he chose not to listen to me. Well, he paid the price. He should have had an SPG-9 on every road, basically. Because, like, why is his forward deployment going there? Doesn't make any sense. So, you see, he is helping his teammate out with AA, though, right? But I used the SPG-9s in a row, and I did tell him this, but, you know, I'm one of the most retarded people he's ever met, apparently. So, why listen to me? Just lose the game. It's your business. So you see, this is a lot more effective because these can shoot these, and these can't shoot back. So it does make sense, and you can do it with 79Y exactly the same as you can do it with Corpus. Just waiting for this to start. So Nocturna went on the left, which is what he did in that game, the practice game that they had, where they practiced on this side of the map with similar divisions. This was 79Y, but I think we banned it, and Griffin went like 157Y or something. And then it was just a case of, you know, so he is coming in here, but I've got the smoke. This thing's really useful, by the way. Like, this did us so much good in that game. I got in this zone because of it. I saved in CV a few times because of it. I got this zone because of it. Like, it's really useful. It's basically the only good part of Corpus. Or at least it's the best, it's the part of Corpus that sets it apart. So this guy gets many AA'd, which is not particularly surprising. I mean, there were 2 Osas coming there, so even if he killed this, he'd still die to the next one. But yeah, the ROSP SPG, well, the ROSP things are integers things. Like, because we know what happened here because I was here, right? So, like, so ZXC Vista was helping out Griffin, I guess. Oh no, Griffin was mainly on Dimitri. So they just left this entire side of the map mostly open, I suppose. And, oh, this was actually just completely... Oh, wow, well, I didn't know that. I assumed there would be a block... I didn't realise they were that intelligent. They just had 0 units here. Well, I could have just kept going and I could have killed this, so my bad. This is why we watch the replay, right? And then this is, you know, I've got 6 submachine guns and you don't, so bye. And so, yeah, Tiberius shows up here, takes that. So oh, yeah, because they were putting... So, yeah, Griffin was here, so it was basically everybody on Integer. So Integer's having a really tough time here. But he's killing stuff in the transports, right? There's some mistakes being made here. He's got nice flanking fire. And then I just send all my reinforcements that way because I recognise, you know, there's nobody here, so... But yeah, if I'd... Like, I could have moved these up. I could have just loaded them all back in the transports and sent them in behind the SPG-9. It's just I really assumed there would be somebody coming here. They just gave it me for free, basically. So, yeah, coffin launcher's super... Like, look how many kills he just got. That's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. He got so many kills there. It's at least 3 kills. Oh, we've been pinged. Is it game time? Alright, it's game time. I need to wake up my team. Are they actually still in the voice chat? Hey, you guys still here?
I'm still here.
Yep.
Alright, it's time for us, after our 2 hours of waiting, it's time for us to play our next game.
Against who?
We'll be against Pro Commie, Scuff, and Dot Spy.
Okay.
Let's look at the... So it's draft time. I'll stream on... If you just watch the YouTube stream, it'll be there. It's probably easier than me streaming on Discord as well. It might break my computer.
Okay, we'll see on YouTube. It's the last game of the day?
think there should be one more.
Okay.
No, this is the last game.
Voilà.
So the tournament bot crashed, and this is just the final, basically. Apparently.
Okay.
Right, /flip. All right, we won the coin toss. Do you want to pick the map again, like we did last time?
I think if we let them, I'm not sure, because if we let them choose, we can direct what we can play by banning the four last map. It's pretty much what happened when you had to choose between Stoneware and the other map.
That's a good point, yeah. There are only 2 maps left to pick. Alright, you alright? We're going Team 1 then, Integer, so they pick the map, but they choose between 2 maps, and then we get first pick.
I'm just here to play.
Alright. I don't know, I mean, because I can understand that. It's just, when you look at like the picks and bans, they ban the first 5 divisions. And although they pick first... Well, I don't know, who cares? Let's just go Team 1. Oh, I'm in the way. Alright, so they're banning maps now. I don't think we should play Cyrus against them. They just played Cyrus and they won very easily.
Yeah, it's a bad idea. I do agree.
They will go packed. They're all Russians. Alright.
Okay. It will be easier to define what we ban then.
So Cyrus is still in. They banned Ica, Factory, Izura, and Creeder. Which leaves Cyrus, Danger Hills, Urban Frontlines, Valley, and Stoneware. And Railway, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Which map would you like to play? Excuse me.
Stoneware we've just played, and that went well.
Mm-hmm.
I usually like playing on Cyrus, but I think against these guys it's just a free loss.
Yeah.
So I think we should ban Cyrus.
Yeah.
Urban Frontline 2, I believe.
What? This is rough. I mean, so we should leave Stoneware in, and then, because like Danger Hills is not great. Urban Frontlines we've banned. So like, should we just leave in Stoneware and Railway, or like, what's the other map we should leave in that isn't Stoneware?
Valley might be a bit complicated if they go packed, although we can decide which division we can ban to remove a long-range asset.
Valley is horrible. Basically,
Okay.
the whole game is just sniping CVs, because one side of the map is really open, and you just snipe CVs with Arty for the whole game.
Let's forget about this then.
Right.
We can do Factory and Stoneware if you wish.
We can gamble on them not picking Danger Hill.
Yeah, we could. But Last time I tried that, I ended up against them on death row, and they voted for death row in a 2v2. I don't know, I mean, how much Railway have you played?
Only during the last 1v1 tournament, so in the center, it should be pretty okay. It's more on the side that I know less the map.
Yeah, but I don't think they'll have played it very much either.
I think Railway looks fine to me.
Okay, so let's leave in Railway and Stoneware, and either way we've got, you know, something.
They pick first, right?
Yeah, they pick... no, we pick first.
Okay.
Divisions, I mean. We ban first as well. Right, so Cyrus, Urban Frontlines, Valley and Danger Hills, and that should leave in Stoneware and Railway. I'm just making sure I get it right. There we go. So now we need to ban 5 divisions. I suppose we could wait for them to pick the map. We need to ban 6Y.
Maybe the 2V divisions 35 and 76, so they don't have a long range air support. I mean, fighters and no good forward deploy.
I'm not too worried about forward deploy.
Yeah, I'm more worried about
Heavy
6Y.
support assets.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will mostly depend. If we go for factory, we remove most of the coffin launcher division.
Yeah. Okay, cool. They picked Stoneware. So that's the one we just played. And then we get 5 bans now. And then they get 5 bans. And then we get 2 picks. They get 3 picks. And then we get our last pick. Okay. So I would like to ban 6Y.
Yes.
And then, like, did you struggle against 76Y in that game we just played? I thought he did really badly.
No, I think it's okay. It's more if we want to go later for air spam, it completely nullifies this option. So it's something to take in mind.
Yeah. But, like, he was the worst performing player in that game.
Yeah, I don't think 76 is a threat.
Okay, but I will still go for 35.
Okay. Scuff likes playing 56Y, but then there's also, like... Oh, we get first pick, so we can leave in things like 20th Polish, 2nd Panzergren, things like that.
Yeah, to force them to ban what we can take.
I'd like to go packed again if possible. I just want to play that Corpus division. I thought that went very well.
Okay.
We could try and get the same setup.
Yeah. And then, like, so how do you guys feel about playing 31 Soviet?
I'm okay with it. I like the division.
So should we leave that one in then?
We can.
Yeah, it looks good to me. But
we pick 2 division, right?
Yeah.
So maybe we will have to ban first check and 119 and keep those option with 31st and 20 Polish.
Okay, so far we've banned 6Y, 35Y, 1st Czechoslovakian, and 119Y. Should we ban anything on NATO?
It might be a good idea in case they switch faction.
So the worst one on NATO, the strongest one on NATO, 2nd Panzergren, in my opinion. I know Scuff likes playing 6th US, and that is good in the town, but I mean, you know, it's not amazing, right?
There is a good air spam potential with 6 US though.
That's true.
And a recoilless rifle spammed in the city will be quite a problem to face.
So should we just ban that then?
If you don't have a better idea, we can do that.
9th US is the one with the coffin launchers integer.
Yeah, I'm just thinking if we're facing 6th, we won't have much trouble due to if we're packed, we can use the coffin launchers to clear it out. So I don't think it's that much of a threat, even if recoilless rifles themselves might be a problem.
Yeah, right.
Fair enough. So should we ban second Panzergren?
Yeah, I think ban second Panzergren.
Let's do that.
Right, 6Y, 35Y, first Czechoslovakian, 119Y, and second Panzer Grenadier.
Okay for me.
Yeah.
I just want to play, man. I spent so much time not playing today. I had one 20-minute game, and it was an amazing game. One of the most fun games I've ever had. Always nice when somebody's very nasty to you, and then you beat the shit out of them, and they rage quit. That's wonderful. But, you know, then I had 1 hour, 40 minutes of not doing anything. Or actually more like 2 hours of just not doing anything. So that can be difficult. Falling asleep here. But yeah, thank you for watching the videos. I understand there's like 72 of you just watching basically nothing happen. We're doing the draft here. I do appreciate your patronage, right? If that's the right way of saying it. And we have a whole one person watching on Twitch, which is probably just me. Yeah, this should be fun. I reckon they'll win. I think these guys are the strongest team. I cannot beat Pro-Commie in a 1v1. I don't think I ever have. Scuff, I used to be able to beat in a 1v1, but he just kept playing, and now I can't beat him. Dot Spy, last couple times I've played against him, I've won, but I've had like the good side of the map and things like that. So, you know, that gives sort of frustrates the so like me and Dot Spy, I'm probably slightly better than him, but the other two on his team are both better than me. So that makes the game very difficult. Makes the game very, very difficult. Oh, I see. My chat is broken. You guys have been typing things. I've just not been seeing it. That's hilarious. I just haven't seen anything since there's a pretty nice Iceland map somebody made on the workshop page. Right, well, that's... I was like, why is it... There's so many people watching and nobody's even saying it. It's so strange. Turns out you were. It just broke. It does that sometimes. Too many tabs open, basically. So strange. Anyway, so now we can read the chat. Lots of people typing, apparently. So, any more plans for more Wargamer or Dragon videos? No. Oslo.
Hello.
I played Road
like
to Oslo.
money.
That's
Ed
fun.
Flying Flamingo 5864 became a member.
Thank you
Ed
for
Flying
becoming.
Flamingo 5864 celebrates 11 months of membership.
Thank you.
Opinion on the Total War series?
Thank you for the membership. Opinion on the Total War series. I got really bored of it after like Medieval 2. Sorry, not Medieval 2. After Rome 2, like Shogun 2 was good. Warhammer 2 was alright. After that, I just stopped paying attention after Warhammer 2 because like my main issues with the game is that the AI is like laughably easy, and so the game's only fun at the start, and then you just kind of roll everybody. It gets kind of boring, kind of samey. I liked Napoleon and Empire and like Rome 2 ended up being good. The launch was awful. Shogun 2 was good. I thought Warhammer 2 was pretty fun, but I never finished a campaign of it. That's the thing. Total War, I just never finished the campaigns. I play the first bit, and then I'm just like, well, this is now I've won, and it's just I have to go through the motions of winning, and I can never be bothered. I think I might have won once, like actually played to the end. Anyway, I need to do the draft. Okay, they banned 56Y, 31Y, 9th Panzer, 6th US, and 4th Dutch. That's interesting.
Okay. Can you repeat the ban? I missed one.
56 Soviet, 31st Soviet, 9th East German, 6th US, and 4th Dutch.
Okay.
So 20th Polish is still in, 79Y is still in, Donkey Kong is still in.
We are still on Stoneware, right?
We are on Stoneware, yes.
Okay.
So
strat since we've practiced it.
yeah, exactly. Should we just do the exact same thing?
Yeah, let's do that.
So I think we should pick 20th Polish first, because we pick 2, then they pick 3, and then we pick 1. So I think we should pick 20th Polish first, and then the question is, do we pick Corpus or do we pick 79Y?
I think your corpus is really good. I can play with 79, 39, and 27. It should be fine. Stegontsov is still available, I believe.
It is, yeah. You can play that if you want, I mean.
You prefer to pick your corpus now, or I pick Stegontsov now?
I'm thinking I should pick the Corpus now, because otherwise there's no airborne divs left on Pact. I suppose I could go 76, but that obviously didn't work out last time, so... So yeah, I think...
secure corpus now.
Hold on, I need to check what this DM is that I've received. Thanks for casting our games. You're welcome. Just obviously I don't want to check that on screen in case it's somewhat private. But yeah, I played the Highway to Oslo. That was fun. It's just the issue was that the zones were like way too... You got too many points from them. So I played it. I played against Mix, and he just heli rushed me every single game. I don't like playing against him anymore. So... Turkey could be a possibility. Yeah, maybe. Can you post the draw? What do you mean by the draw? Play Berlin Command. No. Just imagine if there was a tournament in which everything was set to random. I mean, random map, random divisions, everything. That would be pretty funny, actually. But I don't know if people would like that very much. Right? Lack of agency, I think they might get a bit upset. Yes, when I'm in Austria, this is what I look like. What's my favorite NATO div? Depends what you mean. Like, in terms of, like, I really like 4th Armored, not because it's any good, but because it's funny. It's funny to play. Well, it's not fun to play either. It's more, I like the idea of 4th Armored. But in terms of, like, fun to play, I mean, we can just check, see which ones I've played the most. Obviously, this is... Well, we're not going to get through this now anyway. But yeah, you can see that I played a lot of 1st Armoured and 2nd Infantry and 16th Belgium. So, like, it depends what you mean by favourite. So, like, 4th Armoured, I like the idea of it. 1st Armoured was, like, the first British div in the game, right? 2nd Infantry, like, so there's a couple units in 2nd Infantry, one in particular that's there because of me. And so I like that div because of that. And then 16th Belgium, basically when 16th Belgium first came out, it was kind of bad. And I played a bunch of it in ranked. I played like 60 games a row in ranked. Obviously I'm up to like 93 now. and then I went and I proposed a lot of changes to make it better. And, would those changes have happened without me and stuff eventually? Maybe, I'm not saying that I did everything. But I like 16th Belgium because I saved that div or whatever, right? It's hard to say. Like, I play every div. Things like this are not correct. I've definitely played 119Y more than once. HDR London's a super fun div, but it's like it just came out, so it's got that kind of new feel. Second, UK I don't really play anymore. It's kind of inflexible now that it's only got one card of tanks. Or two if you include the CV. Sixth US is fun. They're all fun. It's kind of hard to pick. But yeah, I like... right now I like 4th Armoured. I like HDR London, that's fun. Do Rhine is fun. Brunette is fun. They're all fun. NATO's so much more fun than Pact. I mean, look at this. I just play NATO all of the day, bro. Look, games with NATO, it's like 800 more. They're just more interesting because there's more nations and they've got more domestic equipment and stuff, whereas Pact divs are very similar. Like, you played one T72 div, you've played them all. You play one T80 BV div, you've played them all. There are subtle differences, but not really. But yeah, Pact actually wanted to win the Cold War, so they standardized their equipment so they could make as much of it as possible. Whereas NATO, for them, it was just about supporting domestic industry and, embezzling money, right? So Pact were playing to win. NATO were playing knowing that they had infinite credit card glitch, and so they won on that, basically. But if it actually came down to a war, Pact had the advantage just because all their stuff was standardized. They could literally just print it, and that's what matters in a war. I mean, you see that happening right now in Ukraine, right? Ukraine has like 5 guerrillion different weapon systems, and the Russians, they've got a few, but they're just like, send in the next wave, and they know how to make that tank, and they just make 1 billion of that tank, right? Whereas the Ukrainians are like, okay, so now we've got the Challenger, and we need the spare parts for the Challenger, and there's Leopard, and we got the spare parts for the Leopard, and we've got this and this and this and this. It's an absolute mess. It's very difficult to fight a war like that, and that is exactly what would have happened had the Cold War happened. It would be exactly the same. Here, I brought you some spare parts for the wrong tank. So yeah, the Pact were clearly playing to win. I mean, would they have won had the war happened? Probably not, simply because of the economic situation. America had infinite money glitch, right? And that helps. Okay, they went NATO. They went 2nd UK, 8th US, and 9th US. That's interesting.
Okay.
So what div would you like, Tiberius?
I think I will go with... do we have long range A? I believe so, yes, with 20 Polish.
Cubes.
9th US, 2nd UK, and which one?
8th US.
Okay, so they have double seed. It's a possibility.
Yeah.
Strong air spam potential. I think I will go with 39th.
Why do you prefer that to 79th?
79, I have not enough infantry to fight in the middle.
Right,
And,
okay.
Let me check quickly.
So yeah, in general, 79th is just seen as a better version of 39th, but he has a point that in team games you are more specialised, and if he ends up in a town grind in mid, 39th is better for that. You can also go 27th, but then you lose the long range AA.
Yeah, I think I will go with 39th.
Okay. Right, I will host Starmageddon versus... What are they called? They usually call themselves Unspeakable... Oh, okay, interesting. Usually they're called unspeakable team. Pact versus NATO, get rid of these, get the invite code. It's gonna be stoneware. Honestly, I'm glad this is the last game. I don't know what the hell's up with me today. I guess it's because I'm upside down. It's messing me up. Oh yeah. So we're assuming it's not Pact rushing the Rhine or whatever. I mean, obviously in an offensive operation, you've seen how well those seem to go these days. And obviously there's the threat of nuclear escalation and stuff. So. Oh, this was me typing. Thanks for waiting. Sorry about the delay for game 1. All that time ago, I didn't finish it. Some Pact equipment have a different sticker. NATO divs seem boring. I suppose a lot of it depends where you're from. Like, these guys, they are playing NATO, which is interesting. I don't know if they heard me. But, like, usually they play Pact, and they really like Pact, and it's because they're all Russians. I believe .spy is Russian. He might be Belarusian. I know Scuff and Pro-Commie are Russian, I think. Pretty sure Pro-Commie's in Kaliningrad or something. I think Scuff's Russian. But yeah, I get on with these two guys, or at least they're nice to me, and I'm nice to them. .spy doesn't like me very much. I think it's because I uploaded a lot of games of him losing, and sometimes when I win, I'm like, haha, and that can obviously probably come across as quite insulting. If you're just pointing out the mistakes somebody's made loads and then laughing when you win. I can understand why that might lead somebody to not like me. It's a hard life. Alright, my deck's exactly the same.
Mine too.
I'm tweaking a beta or two, a thing or two, and I'm sending you mine.
Alright, I'll be back in a second. I just need to get a drink. So I'm just going to get some water. So I'll be back in a minute or so. I'll get the text on the screen in case somebody joins and they're like, oh my gosh, what's happening? Also, these guys take absolutely... Oh wow, they're ready. Shows me. Okay, I'm back. Are you guys ready?
I'm gonna
I'm
swap
ready.
an ATGM plane because there's not many tank threats. I run 4 series, but I can keep them for the M1A1s. But or do I not need them?
There will be more infantry and fewer tanks, if that makes sense.
Yeah, so I'm just wondering, should I swap them or?
It might just be that
One
your
card.
first Syria dies or whatever. I can't make the decision for you, unfortunately.
Nah, I'll just keep it as it is, just in case. It might be. It's not very air heavy tab. So it's not like I'll gain much that I need.
We might need to start with forward deploy AA truck with 8 US and second UK. They can absolutely take key position by sending an overwhelming number of helicopters in the start.
Yeah, I've got the
thinking-
forward deployed ZU car. Yeah, I just unload it and it kills everything. It's really useful.
Okay, very well.
I'm
All right.
starting with yeah. I got something.
Everybody ready?
Yep.
I'm ready.
Am I ready? I'm ready. All right, finally get to play. Now I'm gonna get my ass kicked. It's like wait 2 hours to lose. Sigint Heli Lamo. By the way, integer is the
other
reason
side,
Sigint
do
is
we
in the
play
game.
the same?
I think playing it the same would be smart, just because we've had practice on these sides, if well, you know, on these lanes, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it can work for me. It's less easier on my side, but it should be okay.
So I'll go for Jot again. Do I get here second this time? Would have been nice to be on the same side, but
I'm
I
a little bit worried that I'll be the one facing second.
Yeah, probably. It'll either be you or Tiberius, right?
Yeah, don't hesitate to sprinkle a bit of ZU a bit everywhere if you can.
Yep.
I'm thinking about the SAS opener.
I can give you a honker.
Well, I have hunker, so
Mine starts further forwards. So, do you want a honker or an SPG-9 integer?
SPG.
Or really, you don't want the honker?
I got hunker.
Yeah, but look, I start further forwards.
Yeah, but I'll scout with the recon halo. I think
Okay.
I'll get advance warning. Well, you'll beat the SAS if there is one. So okay, one honker. Like maybe to this building, and if you're lucky, he'll snipe something with his AT if he makes it.
I'm pretty sure I'll just get to the end of the zone before him, you know?
Okay. What isn't gonna tax your micro too much?
That's a good question. I'll just go for the end of the zone. If I die, then I die. I mean, that's life, innit? Gotta take risks. There's no prizes for winning. And I think, like, because of the way the bot's gone or whatever, I think if we lose this, we're just second. That's the impression I'm getting, that this is the final and all the other games have been cancelled. See, guaranteed a podium finish. Not bad for a team that formed during the tournament.
And played one game?
Yeah, we played one game. Oh dear. I'm sorry for wasting your Saturday. Right, now I need to finally sort out my own zone. So I don't actually know how... Oh yeah, I'll just do the same thing I did last time. That seemed to work well. Although, both Pro, Commie, and Babblegun know I'm going to do this because I did it against them in tournament games recently, 5. 7.5 to the edge of the water. 10. Oh, I don't think I can reach. I can't reach. What? Really? It's just the way the crow flies. 5, 7.5, 10. Yeah, I can't reach. Well, that's crazy. I guess we'll unload here. That'll give me the extra distance I need. Big sad. Need to stop leaning in. Yeah, it's pretty crazy the amount of dead time there's been, but I wouldn't blame the organisers. It's just 3v3s in general have more problems. You get more dropouts and stuff. Like one of my teammates, because Integer was a sub, and it's very nice of him to sub, but basically, where's the other guy? He's still not shown up. He's not messaged me or anything, so not sure what's going on there. Actually, you know what? Can't we just send a BRDM to Rico that way? And although they will defend their flanks pretty well after what happened last time, and they don't get that much arty. Although they get 9th gets the MLRS, so let's go on a merry old jaunt. Try and find that fob, shall we? This is definitely not going to make it that far, man, but I want to see if I can find the fob. So we need Metis squad, although... So I've got the honker. I could get double honker maybe, but like... Not good an idea that is. The unspeakable one will get there quite fast, and then I can just unload it on the road and shoot people as they come in. Can this go? Yes, it can. I have the best airborne forward deployment in the game. I am the only airborne div in the game. It'd be nice if I don't, like, because you'll notice last time I was able...
Did you have some unit for the forest on Leonid, Hippie?
Yeah, I can put some guys there.
Okay.
It's funny, I was just
to
thinking
know
about
if
that.
I need to put some unit right there.
Yeah, I can put guys here. So we'll get a mega shooter guy and a mega AT guy. I guess that's probably a good mix. And we could use a... Do I already have one of those? I do. This hasn't been pathed. Put that like there or something, I don't know. Put it there. Just don't want him to... Because they can come down here, which is kind of 8. So... Oh dear. I'm not feeling it, man. I'm getting a bit nervous, which is funny because this is the fun game. The last game was the gotta try hard sort of enemy has a vendetta against me, can't lose kind of game. Like that was tense, and like my teammates, I mean, credit to them, they played super well. Did a lot of work, got a lot of work done. Right, so my own deployment is actually really quite weak on Jot. It's really not that great. I could get another honker and send it this way, actually. That's probably
same
good.
win condition. Grab Boris, Jot, and then foothold Fedor, Dmitry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sounds good for me.
But yeah, Boris, like, because of where Dmitry is, you can just get a guy in here. Like, I'm just gonna... Oh, I see, you're already sending a guy. I was just gonna run an SPG-9 down there and see if I can kill anything.
Yeah, I'm thinking capturing Dmitry is not priority. Capturing Boris is priority. And then once Boris is secured, we're going for the foothold in Dmitry to start to tick bleed. Because it's so easy to attack into. It's so easy to attack into that one. And same with Fedor. Hard to capture, easy to attack.
Alright, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Ready.
How's it going, Burger? Do I like F1? Not really. I find it quite boring. It's just obviously like you go. I know people who go there and just watch it, and you can't see. Just what? But I personally find it quite dull. I can understand why somebody might like it. Like I know a guy who watches the rallies. That seems way more interesting. Like proper rally cars going round things. F1 seems kind of sterile to me. I don't really like it very much. Can sort of understand the appeal, but It's not for me, really. F1. It's not for me. Travel the world to watch F1. I mean, I suppose a lot more of it is about the what? Oh, they got the bot working again. Right, well, hopefully there isn't another round after this. I've just told these guys there isn't one, so... But yeah, I don't know, F1, I guess it's more about the atmosphere, right? Because I went to go watch Dota 2, because they did one of the first major tournaments when they started the majors. God, this was a long time ago. It's like 4 or 5 years ago. One of them was in Birmingham, and I went there, and I met some friends there. Like, we all went there to Birmingham to watch the major. And you couldn't tell what was going on because the screen is quite far away, and Dota 2 is a very detailed game, especially with all the cosmetic crap, and so you couldn't really tell what was happening. But it was good to be there, even though you couldn't really tell what was happening. Like it was more about the atmosphere, like watching it with your mates. How's it going? A few of them I hadn't met in person before. Like it was like we spoke online and then we met at that major, and we're still friends to this day. So I can get it from that perspective, but like in terms of actually watching the thing, so much easier to just watch it from your computer. Not even because of the logistics, but it's just because you can actually see what's going on if you watch it on a YouTube video or on your computer. And I think it's the same with F1, right? Like, they probably have screens everywhere. Like, when you're watching it, they probably have screens. So that when the car isn't going past you, you can, see what's going on. Have I played Gates of Hell Ostfront? I have not. A lot of people have mentioned it to me. Like I said, I mentioned this when these guys were playing. They take their time in the draft, but they usually win. So, clearly they're very powerful gamers. And, if they took ages and they still lost, then obviously we could laugh at them. But given that they take ages and then they win, I suppose it makes sense. Wasted my best years on Dota 2. Me too, mate. I regret every hour. All 2,800 of them. I did watch the TI finals this year, though. That was really good, actually. The TI finals were... Because I've not seen them for a few years. But I watched them, and I don't want to spoil it for you. Mute the stream if you haven't seen it. But I really liked... it's like Falcons, back when I used to play, was like... But when traits first got added, and so Falcons weren't a thing. Are they not ready? Yeah, I don't know if you guys could read this, but basically Dotspite asked, how was your weekend? And it said he's been kind of sick, so that's not great. I said I played 30 minutes of Warno game, then waited 2.5 hours for the next one, which is what happened. All right.
Finally.
Yeah. Alright, it's time to play. It's time to play. I'm going to close the chat now. Oh, I should do a poll. Who win? Me, not me. Don't have time for anything more complicated than that. Close the chat. Oh, I put it in the wrong chat. Don't want them to think I'm being a rude boy. Entire dramas have happened from that, basically. Speaking, of course, about the first game. Okay, recon helos out. Big. Oh, these have got guns. Oh.
Buggy on left side.
Oh, lot of gazelle.
Yeah, I'm unloading early.
SAS 2.
Alright, looks like they're big on your side. I've got a bit of SAS here. Not much, but a bit. What happened with this? Sort of falling back and stuff. Scuffs in mid. This is routed. Snipers. SPGs. Oh, he's running at me. It's interesting. It's unloaded. You'd expect me to be a bit stronger at the start, right? Because of the whole, you know. I can probably stop doing that now, actually. We are in and we've got the fire support. Oh, what the hell's going on here?
Early.
Oh, bollocks. That's a fight. Ooh, he's probably coming for this. He's probably not. You got me. Whacked him. What happened here? Not my problem. No, it is my problem. These are my units.
There, I will RT strike in 40 seconds.
Okay. What the hell are you doing, you moron? Where the hell is this SAS? My fight is down. There's nobody on Dimitri. Right. Whack it. What did I lose? Okay. Right, looks like I got my side. I'm gonna come help out in Dimitri. Seems to be quite empty.
Okay.
Int, how's it going?
Terrible.
do you need something from me? Like, come on, I'm in a position to help.
Start pumping out infantry, I guess.
Okay.
Oh shit, it spotted me.
No, I'm losing guys.
That's their city.
Nice.
Yeah, Dimitri will need some help quite fast.
Yeah, I'm sending all my reinforcements. It's just it takes a while to get in. In hindsight, that early Dana was probably not a good idea, but I'm not going to say that because I don't think that would be very helpful. I don't think you'll find that very helpful. That's a nice building. We are on the Heckin +2. If I can get across here without exploding.
The SAS might still be lurking, by the way.
Yes, I see that.
RT going on him.
Oh, mate, I got a crit that one shot me. Oh, dear. Well, I can't have everything, I
I
suppose.
told you, just start pumping infantry if...
Yeah, I'm buying.
Well, I am causing some havoc with honkers.
Tell me if you want strike with Grad.
What was that? Okay.
It's going extremely well on my side.
It's because they're all on the left. Oh, that was nice. That was a good coffin launcher round. I'm losing everybody, bro. There it is. I'm playing bad. I'm playing bad. I'm losing units. Where's this one? This shooting. I'm losing unit. I'm playing bad. Ah, shit. We need so many things. Oh, shit. What's your T-72? Oh, it's dead.
It's gone.
No, it isn't. They got air mobile in here, watch out.
Yeah, I know. That's what the hell is for.
Nice.
You need that on Dimitri?
Yep. If you could kill this, that would be cool.
Okay.
I think, honestly, if you take the corner of your zone and then push left, they can't reinforce it.
Yeah, I will do that. They lost a lot of units.
Are you not on the ground? Oh, I'm losing everybody. I'm so bad at the video game. I'm tired, but so are my opponents, right? So that's no excuse, really.
Firing on the rover.
What's going on there? I keep losing units. I can't be everywhere. Oh, I'm bad. I'm bad. I'm bad. Right, I'm just going to constantly hit this until it dies. Or I die. Either way works for me. Still haven't managed to find anybody over here, like what the hell's going on. I should really do something here, really, shouldn't I? That's not mine, retard. I am being hit. I can't control everybody. I'm playing so bad. I'm playing so bad. Where's my arty? Could use some arty. Rover's still alive. I lost another unit. Oh dear. I lost another unit. I used all my mana in the first game when it mattered. No, this is not good. What the hell happened there? I just keep losing people. Please. I'm too weak. But yeah, I mean, this is really weird. Where is everybody? I really need to do something here under my own steam, right? Tell you what I'm going to do, actually. I'm going to buy the next arty. Oh, okay. I'm going to buy the next arty piece because, like, oh no, was that a mistake? Should I not have done that? I mean, this obviously seems quite urgent. Oh, I've made my mistakes. Made my mistakes now. Alright, get this and just repeatedly whack this. Actually, yeah, that's good. What was in this? Okay, it was empty. That's always good news. Sending people all the way around. That's not good. That's not good. Just a 2. Could missed. Should kill it really with my... There we go.
I will artist their entire.
Okay. Oh, they finally started counter battery, and I've got way too many of these to pay attention to.
Wait, I found their civic. It will be for later.
Don't go that way. Oh dear, he's dead. We need a bit more infantry in here. Maybe another ATGM. Right, and then you load up and go there. This guy is on the ground, that's good. Get this all the way around here. Pick stopped because of this nonsense. Oh, okay, they've finally... They've sort of realised that something's going on here. But don't they have somebody in here? I just don't know where it is, basically. Yeah, he's got like warriors and stuff, so... Oh yeah, there's no way we can push from that side, yeah. Definitely a strong blocking force there. We'll get some kills, but... Right, I can get you there. Man, I need to start grouping these. This is getting a bit silly. This is getting a little bit silly. The other thing I could do is attack over here. Because there's like... We don't know what's there, really, if anything. It's that again. I'm getting pushed out. So it's such a turnaround from the first game. Like, they're just a lot better players, basically. There's nothing else to it. Right, so they might be trying something here, so we'll just get a cheeky, bit of stuff here just in case, you know. We do need a recon here so I can actually see what the hell's going on. That'd be nice. They're actually, wow, they're actually pushing for that. That's wild. Okay. And then load up and move. That there. This can go here. Go there. Hello. That's a powerful ATGM. So one on there. That'll be going in this building. One there. Should work. Oh, there we go. Anyway, what's left out of these? Because this is... It's just so difficult to control the wall and... Ah, yes, they are actually counter-attacking here now. It's not good.
Uh-oh. He might get revealed.
Yeah.
Oh!
It's like, do we still know, like, do we know what's over here? What happened to those guys I said in the helicopters? Did they all die? Oh, they must have crashed. Oh man, this is the issue with it just attacking everywhere, right? You just lose because you don't actually know what's going on.
Okay, I think I should be focusing on pushing in here, into
All
the
right.
military. So I'm gonna route forces over there now.
Okay.
It should be easy.
Oh man, I've got points I'm not spending. I'm playing very badly. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh, this isn't good. That is not good at all. And I lost so many units over here doing something silly. Alright, I gotta focus on my side for a bit. There's like a massive armored blob just showed up. Where's the third one? Where's that? Oh my gosh. This is ridiculous. These guys can't even hit that. I fucked up, man. Too much support on the sides, not saving my own zone enough. has led to some serious issues, which we are currently witnessing. Oh dear.
Hello, I like money.
At Bobster 2189 became a member.
Thank you.
Bobster 2189 celebrates 2 months of membership.
Thank you for becoming a membership.
At the office.
I'm sorry to hear that. Unless you're talking about my game here, in which case things could be worse, I suppose. Things could be a lot worse. But yes, this I really fucked this up. Yeah, I'm being hit hard on the right, so I can't help you for a bit.
Yep, don't worry.
Yeah. Okay, thanks.
I'm pushing.
But yeah, like dispersing everything, I dispersed things way too much basically, and now I'm paying a very, very heavy price for that. So, my bad. My bad in its entirety. It's a shame. I just can't really see anything here because I don't have recon, I suppose. Anyway, oh yeah, whoops. This is probably gonna get blowed up. Right, so we need something here now because he's pushing through there. Right. Man, I really fucked this up. The classic PKM team push. Honestly, these things are so retarded. They really need to fix that. Best way to push, just run PKMs at people. Okay. That's some gameplay right there. What the hell's going on? I played bad. Also, that's at 2-vet for some reason. Anyway, evac, so that means we're back in business, boys. Oh, I really messed up. What the... Can I not... Is there nowhere here I can hide? Like, what's going on? Seed out first. Don't be a ninny. Where's this thing?
I'm losing ground slowly, it's not ideal.
Yeah, sorry, I really can't help. I'm getting... I'm
No
also
issue,
losing
I'll
ground.
find a solution.
There's no... oh, he smoked it. That's interesting. These are finally here. Okay, he's pushed... He's ran off.
If you can smoke, I can get into the zone.
Which zone?
I can use RT, but this zone, Dimitri.
Sorry, my funny... oh, actually, no, never mind, I can. Alright, looks like they've given up on attacking my zone. They've gone elsewhere.
It calmed a bit on my zone too.
Hawk there. What the hell killed that? Oh,
Okay.
fuck.
Going into the zone.
Never mind, they're back. Int, do you need another volley of smoke with that, or is it all good?
Yeah, do another.
Alright, I need to reload.
We'll see if they still have a CV in here. I think they do have a CV in here.
That is what was killing me before. There's a fox behind me. I did send this here to deal with that, but, you know, takes time and so on. Come on, ready? Where the hell did he go? Oh my gosh. I just lost vision on him and then I get double shot by rapiers, because of course I do. Just play better, Hippie. Just play better. Oh, that's not going to be a good shout anymore. This thing, do I not have rounds on this? Can it not do anything? This is very sad. Right, this is looking pretty grim. Pretty diabolical. He's got loads of stuff in there. It's like a... What? Where is it? Right, okay. Don't get shot. You've got 1 HP. Oh, dear. Oh, I wish I was gooder at the video game, honestly. I'm not using these as well. I'm too fatigued.
You need a bigger wave.
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah, I will kill the Abrams on my side instead, I think. More important target.
Yep.
Yes, my CV in the middle.
I can't tell what the fuck's going on, man. Is that not it? That is it. That's gotta be it. This is bad. I need more. I'm out of AA, which is obviously not good. So more and more people coming in here. I don't. It's not ideal, really. What happened to that helo? There it is. Well, we'll just stick around. Right, smoke my own zone now. Give them the old shake and bake. Oh dear. I am dead. Well, that was a bit silly of me, wasn't it? Didn't smoke fast enough, so I died. It happens. Really did want to kill this, but having some problems. What the fuck is that? Bloody Saxon. I'm dead. Got one. But he's already in. This is the issue. I need oh, bollocks. Ah, this is bad. This is very bad. Sorry guys, I've lost the zone on the right. I'm getting pushed pretty hard here.
I'm sure it happens.
This is not good. If only I had played better. Oh, he's dead. There's no way he makes it out of there. I just couldn't find his CV. I don't know where he put it. Damn, that sucks. That's not good either. Oh shit. Whoa! There's actually a lot of guys in here. And I'm out of Smoke on all of them, supply on all of them, sort of thing. Damn. Okay, wow. Well, I played a lot worse this game. It's a shame. I used all my mojo in game 1. 2 hours ago. But yeah, running out of smoke mana is obviously bad. I should have played a lot better there, because I'm going to lose a lot of guys here to bombers now. It's not ideal. Oh, there they go. I have bad AA. Yeah, so this is a middle zone, and that gives them a +2. But they also have Boris and Dimitri, so it's not entirely my fault, but it is somewhat my fault. There's a lot of my fault in here. Yeah, big sad.
I send command tag to Jot.
Okay, thanks. Watch out for the jets and so on. I don't have long range AA. I'm actually out of AA. Oh, there's an Nighthawk there. It just one-shot me. So this got hit by something. At least we're in business, right? We can mojo or whatever. And yeah, I could have used these a lot better. I was using them a lot better before, but that was a long time ago. Many moons ago. How the hell did that kill me? Interesting. Yeah, I could have used these a lot better, frankly. Is that not... Why is it not resupplying that? That's weird.
Careful your CV there.
Oh, thanks.
My CV will fall back for reparation.
Okay. Right, where is that coming from? There. I'm out of rounds. Great. That Avenger's still up. Which means I gotta stay down. Oh, he's using HE. That's interesting. Oh, shit! That was good from him. It's good play from him. What the hell is that? It's a Challenger Mark II. We're really going to struggle to kill that. We are really going to struggle to kill that. Look at that, we're just hitting it. It's not doing anything. Without the dedicated anti-tank team, we are going to struggle to kill that. Right, so where's this coming from? That's one of them. There's the other one, maybe. I don't know.
Airwave, left side.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, I should be good here actually with like the coffee launches and so on, but I need a CV. I've got one. I need it in there. We are hitting things. No, we're not. We're missing missing things. Did that not drop its bombs? That is so unlucky, man. Oh yeah, there's fucking Eyehawk's still there. Need to kill that. Nobody else is gonna do it. Yes, this could be going better. This could be going better. Yeah, I've definitely played worse than game one, but our opponents were a lot better, so that, you know, obviously contributes a lot. Like, you can tell that these guys are playing better. The other guys just, like, left the whole thing open and I just walked in, so, you know, swings and roundabouts.
Bob is empty.
Yeah. Are we not going to be dealing with this gentleman?
I think we might be done.
Yeah, if you want to call it, we can call it.
We can do it until the end. I mean, we waited for it, right?
Yeah.
But well played on their part. We were under pressure everywhere.
Yeah, they're definitely the better team. I can't beat Commie or Scuff in a 1v1, so...
Yeah, I don't think I managed to beat Procom in a 1v1 too. Or it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
But I wonder how many kills I did with 39 plane. It's very strong currently. The last patch did a lot of good to the division.
Fair enough, I might have to try it out. I think my KD is going to be absolutely terrible. It's just standard late game airborne, not going so well. I didn't do a good job here, really. I should have played narrower, and because I lost this because I had basically guys all over the place. But you notice that like a lot of my guys were dying, like they weren't helping very much, and so you know if you're there to do something and you're can that seriously not shoot that? That's so dumb. That's literally why I bought it. Oh hello. Okay. Had that KD up a bit. Can it shoot this? Angle of weapon too high. This is a big problem, man. If I'd done my practice, I know that this would happen. Oh no, the CV! Oh, well, what can I say? That was obviously not very intelligent. But yes, it's looking pretty Jova. KD's going to be pretty bad. Very sad. Whoa, that was rough. 120-minute game. Wait 2.5 hours.
Yeah, it was not great after all. Well done, guys. It was fun to play. See you next time.
Yeah, thanks for the games.
Yep.
Good evening.
Later.
And thanks for subbing in Integer on such short notice.
Yep, no problem.
All right, so that was that. That was the 2v2 tournament. We got a cheeky 2 games in there. GG, well played to our opponents. Dotspy, very good player. Scuff, very good player. He just doesn't play enough ranked. I mean, look, he's got a 96% win rate. He's just not played enough games here. Pro Commie, very good, etc. We're all good players. And yeah, I obviously got the worst KD, therefore I'm the worst player, and I should just commit seppuku. It's obviously not. You play an airborne div, the later it goes, the worse it gets. So clearly I'm very noobish. But no, I certainly could have played better. Yeah. Could have used the arty better, could have used the smoke better. I mean, this div is quite high micro, you got to just do the smoke constantly, and it just wasn't really working out. Like, if I'd kept that smoke up on Jot, like, look, I'm dying, then I would have been able to, just as soon as the tanks come in, just kill them. But I couldn't keep the smoke up, I was smoking other places, you know, I had my guys on the other side of the map, that doesn't help. Trying to be everywhere, do everything, it generally doesn't work. I should have focused more on my side and tried to sort of push a bit more on my side, I suppose. Defended a bit better on my side. Certainly I could have played a lot better. But yeah, as the game goes late, the airborne div certainly starts to take some big L's on the KD. But you saw in game 1 that it can work, so congrats on your RX 5080. And thank you for the membership, Bobster. But no, game 1 was really the only one I wanted to win, so I'm quite happy about that. I've got people messaging me, apparently. Yes, there's not much else to say. That was the finals, right? Those were the finals. Unless you guys have something you want to add. I'm probably going to go Rocky 2 or Bomblets. What? I've not seen Rocky 2. I didn't know Bomblets was a movie. I thought that was a cluster thing. But yeah, it's not surprising that they beat us. They are very good players, these guys. So thanks for watching. It's a shame about how the tournament ended up, but 3v3s always have loads of problems. I know this time it was like a technical issue, but 3v3s always have loads of problems. Just because there's 2 extra players in each game makes things really hard. And a big thanks to Nocturna for organising. Yeah, I should do a video on the thing. So if you want to play more, right, you can join the FOB Discord. They organise these games. So this is the channel where they sit here and just complain about me all day. So you can sit here, and usually they use one of the higher channels, and yeah, they do tournaments constantly, lots and lots of tournaments. So if you look at, they've got this whole anime thing going on. Apparently there's some award ceremony, and yeah, so there's a 3v3 tournament. There's also a 2v2 tournament next Saturday, which I aim to be in. I'll ask Fence if he wants to play, although he ditched me for this 3v3 one, so what can I say? There's also a 1v1 tournament, a pretty big prize pool. That's currently going on. So yeah, there's lots of tournaments going on. There's going to be a tournament on the 10th of January or 11th of January, and that's going to be with War Yes. I think it's the 10th. It might be the 11th. And that'll be a Freedom deck build, so you can play as Germany or West Germany, not 2nd Panzergren. You would play as UK, not 1st UK. So I'm really hyped for that one. Sadly, it's in a month because there's a tournament this weekend. There's a tournament this weekend. There's a tournament this weekend. And I don't know what's happening on the 3rd. Maybe there's another tournament. So lots of tournaments basically every Saturday. What's better in the cluster, the Bomblets or the Rockeye? I've got no idea, mate. If you ask me which plane is better, I can tell you, like, which specific playing card is better, I can tell you. But in terms of like general bombs, bigger bombs are always better on planes because the reload time is done from how many bombs you have, not the size of the bombs. So if you've got 12 small bombs, they're going to reload slower than 2 big bombs. So you always want the biggest bomb because of the reload time. Yeah, what can I say? I think I've overstayed my welcome. We'll check the Twitch chat real quick. Feel kind of bad for the guys who watch on Twitch. There's never any, I don't read their chat very much. Feel kind of bad for the guys who watch on Twitch. How's it going, Modoc Benny? I had some errands to run. That's the only thing I saw. Anyway, yeah, so there's, so yeah, we're just sorting out the scores. Oops, I get rid of myself there. There you go. So have a lovely day. Have a lovely day.